Alright, I think we are live. Hopefully with no issues here. Yeah, I had some technical difficulties beforehand, but actually I didn't even get them all worked out. I thought I did, and then suddenly I had more issues. So hopefully that was the only issue I had. Jeez. But we are live now. Monday Night Football, Lions are already moving the ball. They have the ball at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Okay. Good action here. We got a handoff. The Ravens defense is all over that. Gonna stuff Gibbs for a loss of yardage. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, let me check in. Make sure everything's going alright with the stream. Alright, here we go. Lions are moving the ball right now. They started with the possession, so Ravens will have it in the second half. Just kind of noting that, so I try not to forget that going into halftime later on in the game. Lions have the ball, 2nd and 13. Jared Goff to take the snap. Gonna hand it off to Gibbs. He's gonna gain a decent chunk of yards. He's gonna make it 3rd and manageable, I would think. Alrighty. Alright, let me work on something real quick. We got 3rd and 6 coming up. Baltimore defense trying to get a stop here. It'd be big for their defense because I would expect a lot of points in this game. Both of these teams fielding elite offenses. So we could be in for a shootout. Any stops these teams can get would be very, very big. So 3rd and 6, Jared Goff has Gibbs in the backfield. You would think they're going to throw here. Yep, he drops back to pass. Good protection. Moves up into the pocket. He throws, and he's got a man open inside the 20-yard line. Detroit moving the ball. Offense is clicking tonight. Alrighty, 1st and 10, Detroit. That was Jameson Williams. They paid him just a few weeks ago. Looking to earn his contract for sure. He's already made the money. Gotta show the fans and everyone he's worth it. And that was good. He got open. It's a 1st down, deep in Baltimore territory. They got the ball at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Gibbs, who's got some room. No, defense is swarming. Ends up gaining a couple of yards, but that was a hard 2 yards to gain. Hard 2 yards to gain. We'll have 2nd and 8 coming up. We will see how the Lions approach things here. Alrighty. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams. They got Sonic and Knuckles. They have a plethora of weapons in Detroit. It's no wonder they field an elite offense every season. Baltimore has a solid defense, or at least on paper they should have a solid defense, but they've proved that they had some issues in week 1. Hopefully they can show more here. Goff throws to Gibbs. He's going to be just a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Detroit is moving, though. They're moving. Ben who? They don't miss Ben Johnson so far. They're trying to show us that at least. Seems fine. Okay, thank you, Devin. I was worried that maybe the sound was weird, but because I couldn't get my headphones to work. In fact, I don't know why I have them on right now. I guess I'm just gonna hope that they start working later. They were acting goofy, tell you that. Alrighty though, 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, Detroit at the 12-yard line of Baltimore, looking to punch it in for a touchdown on this drive. It'd be pretty disappointing if they can't get a touchdown here. And in fact, if they don't convert on this 3rd down, they're probably going for it. Goff looking to throw. He passes. Oh, Gibbs was not looking for it. Gibbs is not looking for it. Even if he was, it wasn't an accurate pass. Not an accurate pass by Goff. It's going to be 4th and 3. I'd be willing to bet that they're going to go for it here. Dan Campbell, you know that man's going to want to go for it on 4th and 3. And against the Baltimore Ravens, you're going to need these touchdowns. You got to go for it. You're not settling for field goals. So I like the decision to go for it. Looking like the offense is going to stay on the field. Yep. Shotgun formation. Goff in the backfield. No, he's moving up a little bit. Is he calling an audible? Changing the play? Maybe. Maybe. Some guys moving around. Gibbs in the backfield. Goff takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He throws, and it's caught. Amon-Ra inside the 5. 1st down, Detroit. They are moving. 1st and goal. Lions looking good on offense. Looking efficient. You like what you see so far. You like what you see. Ravens defense can't be too happy with that. They force a 4th down, but they can't get the final stop they need. Oh, jeez, man. How do you stop the Lions? How do you stop the Lions? It's really difficult. I know Green Bay did it. Green Bay did it. But Baltimore doesn't look like they're going to be able to very much this game. If this first drive is any indication. First and goal at the 4. He's going to hand off to Gibbs, who is he's fighting. He might be just short of the goal line there. They are going to mark him short. It'll be second and goal at the 1. Hard run for Gibbs. I thought for a second he might get in, but he just couldn't. He was fighting. He got close. He got real close there. Lions have the ball at the 1. They're moving pretty quickly here. Goff wants to take the snap. He's talking to the ref about something. Ref gets out of the way, thank you. Player in motion, Goff is going to hand off to Gibbs, and this time he's in. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That is a Detroit Lions touchdown. Gibbs in the end zone celebrating. Fantasy managers everywhere rejoicing. 6-0 Lions lead. 6-0 PAT pending. Jahmyr Gibbs delivering for fans of Detroit and fans who have him as in fantasy football. Good stuff for the Lions in that first drive. You want to see more from the Baltimore defense. But, yeah, that's what you expect from the Lions. You expect them to be able to move the ball, and that sets the stage. We may have a shootout on our hands. Hopefully, the Ravens' offense is going to deliver as well. I fully expect them to. We're in for a good one, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for a good one. Extra point attempt is going up, and it's good, right down the middle. 7-0 Lions take the lead on their first possession. Pretty good start to the game. If you're a Lions fan, you got to feel good. And especially after the Green Bay loss, the Lions fans have to be looking at this going, okay, the division's wide open still. We can have the same record after this weekend. Yeah, you lost the first game to Green Bay, but you get a rematch later this season. Lions fans have to know they've got a good chance still to win this division. Vikings fans as well are in the conversation now. Minnesota's 2-1. I don't know how, but they are. With mostly bad quarterback play, but they've got a solid unit overall, good roster. So you can't count out Minnesota. The Bears are only 1 game back right now. Don't laugh at me, but the Bears are still in it. They got an easy enough schedule. They could start winning games if they play the way they did yesterday. I'm not giving up on the Bears yet. I know everyone else will. Everyone else is going to give up on the Bears. I'm not. Not yet. Not after yesterday. So, this division is just absolutely just so terrible to have to play in. Like, all 4 of those teams look like they're going to be annoying to deal with. I mean, the Vikings, I guess it depends on who they have at quarterback. I mean, J.J. McCarthy didn't really show a whole lot in 2 games. He had 1 good quarter, and that was it. Carson Wentz they didn't ask him to do a lot in that game yesterday because he truly didn't have to do much. The defense alone could have won them that game, as it turns out. The Bears are tougher to judge. It's really just they have an easier schedule, so I think that they're not out of it yet. Ultimately, it's likely going to be the Packers or Lions who win this division, and I'm sure no one's going to disagree with that. But, again, Lions fans, you got to be happy. You see Green Bay lose to Cleveland, and now you come out swinging against Baltimore. Got to hope your defense is up to the challenge here, though. Now, I have floated the idea this could be a potential preview of the Super Bowl. It's not my personal prediction, because I've got Lions Ravens. I feel good about that. So, if that ends up... I'm sorry, I've got Packers Ravens. So if that ends up being the case, I'll be pretty happy. But it could also be Lions Ravens. That's very possible. It's very possible that ends up being the Super Bowl. So Lions Ravens could be a preview today. And if it is, that would be just an awesome Super Bowl to witness. I don't think anyone would be complaining if these 2 teams met in the Super Bowl. I think we would definitely be here for it. We'd definitely be here for it. Now, gonna get back to the game pretty soon, I would think. We got all these commercial breaks, of course. But, Baltimore, we're going to see what they bring us on offense. You got Lamar Jackson, MVP 2 years ago. Should have been MVP last season, in my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine, but I'm going to say Lamar Jackson was the best quarterback in football last year. I think he's still the best quarterback in football. Josh Allen obviously has a very good argument for that. But I have no doubt the Ravens offense is about to deliver here. You got King Henry in the backfield. He's had some issues so far this season. I'm not worried yet. Not worried yet. I'm not going to be the one who doubts King Henry. You got Zay Flowers, very good receiver. You still have DeAndre Hopkins out there. He can make a play or 2. He's not completely washed. He's kind of washed, but not completely washed. Rashad Bateman's out there too. You got Mark Andrews, who is kind of washed at tight end, but he can still make plays. He can get open. He's not quite as washed as Travis Kelce, eh? I'm not sure if Isaiah Likely is playing tonight or not. Not sure if Isaiah Likely is playing. Mark Andrews. I'm pretty sure he's in the game. Pretty sure he's playing. We'll see if he makes an impact or not. The Lions' defense isn't that bad. They got some players. They got Aiden Hutchinson out there. They got Hutch. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson is going to keep it, looking to throw, and he does. And it's caught for the first down and a little bit more. Good gain there to start us off. And speak of the timing, that's Mark Andrews. Lamar to Mark Andrews. There you go. I told you, he can still play. He's kind of washed, but he's not completely washed. He can still make some plays. Good to see that. Good to see that. All right. Now we will see where they go from here. They're moving the ball already. Again, we could just have a shootout tonight. We could have a shootout. That would be great. I'm here for it. They got the ball at the 39-yard line. We'll see if they throw or if they pass. Oh, we got penalties. We got the yellow on the field. Yellow on the field. They call offside? Dang. Dang, you can't be doing that. Detroit, come on now. Come on now. Get it together, guys. Offsides, I declare. I declare. The only player who hasn't played yet this week, yeah, hopefully he does. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. And if he can keep it that way, that'd be great. He's got 1 reception for 19 yards. It's a good start, at least. We're looking at 1st and 5 for Baltimore now. Ball at the 44-yard line. Here we go. And we got a carry for about a first down. Good stuff there. Good stuff. We like that. We like that. Alrighty. Baltimore moving the ball here to no one's surprise. Here we go. They got the ball in midfield now after that carry, so 1st and 10. We're under 8 minutes to play in the first quarter now. Ball at the Lions' 49-yard line. They're moving it. They're moving it. Lamar takes the snap. He's going to hand off to King Henry. No, he's going to keep it. He's keeping it. He's running. He's got a first down himself. Lamar Jackson, how do you stop that? How do you stop that? He could have handed that off and it may have gone for a first down. I don't know, but he kept it. Defense couldn't stop him. That's a first down, Lamar Jackson. Like I said, I think he's the best quarterback in today's game. Think he's the best quarterback. He can run it. He can pass it. He is a quarterback, not a running back. I'm glad those jokes kind of retired, as funny as they were. Goodness, how do you stop Lamar Jackson? Josh Allen is up there, too. Like, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, whoever you say is the best. Like, you've got an argument for both players. I don't think you can really say Mahomes is the best anymore. Having watched him last night in primetime, he's not the same right now. Lamar Jackson throws short. It's Mark Andrews, another reception. He's going to get about 8 yards. Good for Mark Andrews getting more involved this week. I think he only had like 2 receptions coming into the game. So, yeah, wasn't having that great of a start to the year. Great start to this game, though. 2 receptions on this drive. He's got 27 yards now, I believe. So you'll like to see that. You'll like to see that. All right, 2nd and 2, Baltimore, ball at the 29-yard line. They are moving. They're feeling good. All right. Show us what you got, Baltimore, at the 29. It's going to be a handoff to King Henry. You only got to get 2 yards, and he's not going to get there. Lions defense is swarming on that play. They are ready for him. We got 3rd and short coming up. I'm not sure he even gained a yard. They say he did, though. Broadcast says it's 3rd and 1. Didn't look like he gained 1. Didn't look like it. They gave him a nice spot there. They'll take it. No complaints there. You're not complaining if you're Baltimore. Just do another handoff to Derrick Henry. Ought to get them the first down, you would think. Again, like I said earlier, though, Derrick Henry kind of struggled last week. I don't imagine he's going to do that again. Oh, they handed off. Oh, my gosh, he might be gone. He might be gone. He is gone. They're not catching him. That's a touchdown. King Henry in the end zone. Big run on 3rd and short. That's going to give the Ravens a touchdown. My goodness. And they call offsides, too. Offsides on the Lions. That makes it even worse. Like, you guys weren't lined up correctly, and you still couldn't stop him. How do you stop that? The Ravens' rushing attack is filthy, man. It's filthy. And even if you take it away, I mean, you can't stop Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. If the Lions can't stop either of them, this is going to be just a terrible game for their defense. My goodness, though. Ravens are on the board after a 28 touchdown yard run. 28-yard touchdown run. You know what I mean. PAT pending. Ravens looking to tie it up. Great block in there. Great run by Derrick Henry. It's what you expect from this Ravens offense. No, you see him get those first 2 yards and you go, no one's catching him. 6 plays, 80 yards for Baltimore. Their offense is killing it. PAT is good right down the middle. 7 all. Lions, Ravens, both killing it. Derrick Henry's already got more rushing yards tonight than he had last week against Cleveland. Shout out to that Cleveland run defense. They showed up last week. They probably showed up yesterday too, based on the final score of that game against the Packers. Oh, man. Good stuff today. Good stuff. See what happens when we return. Lions are going to take the field. It's looking like we got a shootout, and again, that makes me happy. That's the best case scenario. If you are just a football fan and a viewer of tonight's game, you want this to be a shootout. That's for the best if we want entertainment. If you're a fan of either of these teams, you probably don't love that your defense is not going to be getting enough stops, but also if you're a fan of either of these teams, you know that it's mostly your offense that's doing the heavy lifting for your team. So, got to stay realistic. I do think Baltimore has a better defense overall. I think they got a better defense overall than Detroit, but they haven't shown it yet. That's just my personal opinion, and I'm probably too high in the Ravens with my beliefs in them. I've said since preseason I'm going to pick them to win the Super Bowl, and even after the loss to Buffalo, I'm doubling down on it. I believe. Might come back to bite me. For a while in the preseason, I said Buffalo would be my Super Bowl team, and then I kind of switched over to Baltimore. I just think they're more talented. Even if Buffalo beat them head-to-head. I mean, I don't know. Like I said earlier tonight, though, this could be a preview of the Super Bowl. I mean, Baltimore, definitely a top 2 team in the AFC right now. Sorry, Chiefs fans, your team doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. You can make an argument for the Chargers if you want. I have them as a top 5 team in the league at the moment, so I'll hear you out there. But I think Baltimore and Buffalo are the top 2 in the AFC. Gives them a good chance to go to the Super Bowl. NFC, the Lions are still a top 3 team, I would imagine. In whatever order you want. It's Philly, it's Green Bay, it's Detroit. If you want to put Tampa up there, fine. They're undefeated, they're 3-0. I don't think they've looked good. I know I'm probably biased as a Panthers fan, but I don't think they've looked good. They don't scare me. We've gotten to the point where I actually think we could beat them later this season. We'll see, though. I know they've got some players injured. I'm sure that's impacting them, but they do not look good. Baker Mayfield is just super clutch. Baker Bay, if you will. Baker Bay. He's killing it, man. But yeah, I mean, these 2 teams are among the best in their respective conferences, so if this is a preview of the Super Bowl, sign me up. I want this Super Bowl. That would be fantastic. Great start to the game so far. 7 all. Baltimore about to kick off. Lions offense ready to take the field. You want to see how they respond after their defense gives up a 6-play, 80-yard touchdown drive. I'm sure Dan Campbell is trying to get them motivated, get them fired up and ready. All right, we got a return here. He's across the 10. He's going to make it to the 20, 25. Good blocks there. Gets to the 30, down around the 32. Decent return there. Decent field position for the Detroit offense. They've only got to go like 68 yards here. All right. Here we go. Broadcast is talking about Derrick Henry a good bit. I mean, yeah. 3 carries, 36 yards, a touchdown. Pretty good start. Last week, 23 yards total against Cleveland. It's crazy. You don't see an elite running back like that get shut down completely too often. The Lions, though, they got 2 elite running backs of their own, assuming David Montgomery is still elite. I don't know. He's never been that far behind Gibbs. All right, we got a screenplay here. Goff can't get it to Gibbs accurately. They're letting them play it out. I thought that was just an incomplete pass, but they're playing it out in case it was a backwards pass, I guess. Pretty sure that wasn't, though, so it should be 2nd and 10. It's going to be 2nd and 10, incomplete pass. Goff couldn't get it to Gibbs. Yeah, Goff thinks it's incomplete as well, but the ref, I mean, they played it out as if it were a backwards pass. Let's see the replay here. I'm pretty sure that the refs are just wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, that's a little closer than I thought, but I mean, he's clearly throwing forward, right? Pretty sure. Okay, no, wow, they're calling it just a backwards pass, and it's 2nd and 19. Wow, and they're not even reviewing it, my goodness. Gibbs kind of runs into his own guy there, or his own guy ran into him. It's going to be no gain here. 3rd and 19, wow. Wow, so the ref's calling that a backwards pass, which again, I think they should have gone and looked at that, because I'm not sure that was backwards. I mean, my human eyes, on watching the broadcast, I thought that was just incomplete. Let's see, though. They didn't go back and review it. They're talking about it on the main broadcast. He threw when he was at the 23. No, that... I'm pretty sure that was forward, and at least it's so close that you have to look at it. That's an L. That's an L by the officiating crew there. I think they got to at least look at it. There's no way they were that certain of it. Pivotal play there, because now it's 3rd and 19. That was a loss of 9 yards on that first down play. 3rd and 19, Goff dropping back to pass pressure coming. He gets rid of it to Gibbs. It's going to be a screen play, and Gibbs is only going to gain about, 7, 8 yards. He gets to the 30. It's going to be 4th and long. 3 and out for Detroit. Ravens will take that. Ravens will take that. Their defense gets the stop. Definitely helped by that 9-yard loss in the first play, but you got to give credit where it's due. The Ravens defense was ready on all of these plays. Again, I think they should have looked at that first down play. They ruled it a backwards pass, meaning it was a 9-yard loss. I don't know if it was backwards or not. It's really close just watching on the broadcast. They should have looked at it though. That's a huge play. I mean, it affects this drive, of course. It led to a 3 and out. And it gives Baltimore the ball. And if this is going to be a shootout, then every possession is going to matter. So that could actually impact the game. But we'll see. Baltimore on the return. He's going to make it past the 25. Oh, great hit there by the Detroit special teams. Good stuff. You love to see that. You love to see that. Baltimore ball. It's going to be around the 27-yard line. So still good field position, but it's nice to see some heavy hitters on the Detroit special teams. It's 7-7. Baltimore offense about to take their second possession. Got a commercial break, though, because, unfortunately, in this world, commercials are a thing. We have to deal with them. Gotta let the players rest up a bit, I guess. But, alrighty. 7-7. Baltimore offense looked elite, electric on the last drive. They went 6 plays, 80 yards. Derrick Henry capped it off with a 28-yard touchdown run. We'll see what they do here. I think they had a couple of plays to Mark Andrews. They had a few Derrick Henry runs. I don't know what their other play was, but pretty effective drive. We'll see if they can keep it up here. As we've said, this could be a shootout. Could be a shootout. But if the Detroit defense can get a stop, then we might have to take back the comments. So this might just be a good game. Either way, it's going to be a good game, but maybe more solid all around. My guess is it's still going to be a shootout, though. That's my guess. I picked the Ravens to win this game. My co-host on the Football for Fun streams, Daniel, also picked the Ravens. We both just believe they have the better roster. I was thinking about this earlier. Because I'm thinking, okay, Baltimore, Detroit is probably going to be a shootout. Baltimore's got the better quarterback. There's no one who's going to disagree with you. Even Lions fans, if they had the option to just trade quarterbacks straight up, they're taking Lamar Jackson, you would think. Surely. As a fan of neither team, I'm a Panthers fan, of course. I'd take Lamar Jackson in a heartbeat. No hesitation. But then you look at the playmakers, and yeah, Derrick Henry is probably the better running back than Jahmyr Gibbs right now. Probably. I mean, moving forward, it's going to be Gibbs, but I'd still take Derrick Henry right now. The better running back room, though, belongs to the Lions, with David Montgomery there as the RB2. And then the receivers, you have to favor the Lions. You got Amon-Ra, you got Jamison Williams, you got Isaac T-Slaw, who makes one-handed catch per game. So, pretty good. I'm sure they got other guys there, too. Sam Laporta, very good tight end. Best tight end on the field tonight. The Ravens don't lack playmakers. Like, Zay Flowers is a very good receiver. DeAndre Hopkins is a good wide receiver 2 or 3. I mean, not as good as Jamison Williams right now, I would say, for sure. But still, he can make a play or two in the game. But yeah, I mean, Detroit has the better running back room, the better receiver room, and the better tight end. But I'm going to take Baltimore, because they've got the better quarterback, and they still have playmakers. And that's all it takes. So, just some of my thoughts from before the game, as I was kind of thinking through how this might look tonight. Both offenses are going to be able to put up points tonight, I'm sure. Neither team really fields an elite defense, based on what we've seen at least. Tied at 7, 3:16 remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 27. Lamar Jackson to take the snap. It's looking like it'll be a run. Flowers in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry. No, Lamar's going to throw. He's got time. He moves. He throws to Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Mark Andrews. It's 88, not 89. Kolar, whoever that is. I guess that's their backup tight end. Interesting. All right. All right, then. I apologize. I thought that was Mark Andrews, but he threw to 88, not 89. I don't know who Kolar is. I think that's their backup tight end, so that would imply Isaiah Likely is out tonight. Hate to see that. Talented tight end out of Coastal Carolina. It's a handoff to Derrick Henry on 2nd and 3. The Detroit defense is ready for him, though. They tackle him down. No gain. It's no gain. We got 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Can the Lions get off the field? Can they get the ball back to their offense? They're looking good right now. Looking good right now. We'll see what the Ravens come up with on 3rd and short. Last time they were in this position, they handed off to Derrick Henry, and he ran for a touchdown. Derrick Henry not on the play for this one, though. A little surprising. But all right. You got the backup running back in the backfield here with Lamar Jackson on 3rd and 3 at their own 34. I have no idea what to expect on this play. Flowers in motion. It's going to be a snap to Lamar. He's looking to throw. Oh, man, not on the same page with his receiver there. Receiver was running seemingly a route that Lamar was not expecting. I think Lamar wanted him to go left. Receiver went right. Just not on the same page there. 4th and 3. Wow. Detroit gets off the field. Defense shows up. Okay. I thought this would be just a shootout, and it starts off looking that way 7-7, and then we got back-to-back 3-and-outs. You know, I'm not trying to trash these defenses. Like, they both have talented players. So, of course, they can get stops, but it is a big surprise to see this, the 3-and-outs there. Baltimore punts. Lions back to receive. There's a flag on the play already. Great punt all the way to the 2. Going to take the return. He's not even going to make it to the 10, so they better hope this flag is on Baltimore. Yikes. Great play by the Baltimore special teams unit. Great play. Great punt. Great coverage. All around, just a great play there, but we'll see what the flag is. Got that yellow on the field. Yellow on the field. Lions hope and pray it is not against them. Oh, man. Let's see what the call is. Oh, yikes. That's on Detroit. It looks like. I think they just called holding on the Lions and said half the distance to the goal. Terrible field position here for the Lions. Again, great punt. That was a fantastic punt by the Ravens. Fantastic coverage on the punt return. All right, then. All right, we'll see what happens when the game returns, but the Lions are not set up for success here. Not even a little bit. That's just a terrible situation to be in. But with an offense that good, you don't know what's next. You don't know, man. They could come out swinging. They could take a deep shot to Jameson Williams. They could just throw a slant to Amon-Ra. They got a lot of options out there for sure. You still got Sam Laporta. You'd like to see him get more involved. He was fantastic in his rookie season and then kind of took a step back in year 2. I don't think he's done a whole lot this season. I think he's been solid. I don't know. I haven't seen his name pop up a bunch yet. But we're winding down to the end of the first quarter. Detroit's going to take the field at their 4-yard line when we return. Checking out the box score, though, Jared Goff having an efficient day, 5 of 6 for 63 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs got nothing going on the ground, man. 7 carries for 12 yards. Terrible. He's much better than that stat line will tell you, but yikes. That terrible start for the Lions' run game. Just big yikes. Let's see. We got 2 receptions, 43 yards for Jameson Williams. Jahmyr Gibbs has 2 receptions for 13 yards. Amon-Ra, 1 catch for 7. So the receiving room looks about like you'd expect, I guess. Pretty close. Nothing from T-Slaw yet, nothing from Laporta. That's fine. It's only the 3rd possession. Baltimore, let's see what they're doing. Lamar also efficient, 3 of 4 for 34 yards. Hasn't done a lot in the air yet because they didn't need to. The run game did some work in that first drive. 4 carries for 36 yards, Derrick Henry. 1 carry for 12 yards, Lamar Jackson. Mark Andrews, as we all expected, leads the team in receiving. 2 receptions, 27 yards. Charlie Kolar, 1 reception, 7 yards. So no receivers, because Kolar is the backup tight end. No receivers in Baltimore have caught a pass yet, or even been targeted. So very interesting. We'll see if they look to get the receivers involved in this game as we go on. Very interesting stuff so far. But all right, returning to the game here, 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line. Again, just terrible field position to have. You don't like that. Not at all, man. Oh, I was wrong. It's backed up even further. I thought they said half the distance because they had it at like the 9, I thought. All right, they got it at the 2. They got the ball at the 2 as of right now. Goodness, man. That penalty and the elite special teams play. It's a handoff, and it's going to gain. Oh, he's going to take it out to the 6. All right, you like that. 4-yard gain from Montgomery. That's going to give the offense some more room to breathe. You don't have to worry as much about a safety now. Pretty good start to the drive. You'll take that. Looking at 2nd and probably 6. David Montgomery ended up running back for this play as well. It's good to see him in the game. I was surprised that Gibbs got the first 7 carries. A little bit surprised. Oh, man. 2nd and 6, close to a minute remaining in the first quarter. Goff takes the snap. He's going to hand off. There's a flag on the play. Hopefully that's on Baltimore for their sake, because that was a tough loss. Loss of a yard or two on that run. Baltimore's run defense is showing up today. They're looking really good. Really, really good run defense from Baltimore today. See what the flag is, though. They threw that one pretty fast, so I would assume it's false start or offsides or something like that. We'll see. They call illegal motion. So that is going to go against the offense. I would decline that. Yeah, they decline it. They decline that. They decline that. So it's going to be 3rd and about 7. I don't know if they lost 1 or 2 yards on that one, but it was still pretty bad. Ravens' defensive line is outplaying the Lions' offensive line so far in this game, I would say. Their defensive line is getting through more often than not. The Lions' run game just is not looking like it's going to work today. You might have to go back through the air. You're definitely throwing on 3rd and 7, you would think. You got to throw on 3rd and 7. If you hand it off here, you're surrendering to punt. So definitely throw. Try to pick up the first. Look for Amon-Ra. Look for Jameson. Look for Laporta. Goff in his own end zone looking to throw. He does. He gets the ball out to Laporta. It's Laporta. There we go. You got to get Laporta involved. It's a first down. Detroit gets the first down. They're moving the ball now. You got to see that. That was good. Like I said earlier, you got to get Laporta in the game. That was close to a false start. For a second, I thought it was. Laporta gets just enough separation to be open and catch that ball. Good stuff. It was very close. Very close. First down, Lions, and that probably brings us to the end of the first. We'll see if they get another playoff. I don't think they are going to. I think they're just trying to get them to jump. Yeah, no, that's the end of the first quarter. Tied at 7. Tied at 7. All right, we got ourselves a good game so far. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So we start off with the Lions driving downfield and scoring a touchdown in about 5 minutes. The Ravens respond with a six-play drive, 6-play drive and 80 yards in 3.5 minutes. So it looks like it's gonna be a shootout, and then both defenses force a 3 and out. So yeah, but we'll see what happens in the second quarter. After a great start, we are slowing down a little bit, but the Lions look like they're hopefully going to realize they need to just go through the air, because their run game is dead right now. Their run game is getting nothing going, but the pass attack is working. Guys are getting open. Goff only has 1 incompletion, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Unless I missed something, he's only got 1 incompletion, 6 for 7 in this game. You got to keep passing it, man. Got to keep passing it. And maybe that opens things up for the run game later on, but again, right now, it is not there. Run game has been completely dead. I'll go back to ESPN. I'll look at the updated stats, because yikes. It was bad earlier, but after that drive, it might have gotten worse. Let's see. Gibbs has 7 carries for 12 yards, like we said. I wonder if that was affected by the fumble, the backwards pass that they called earlier. Again, I don't know if that was the right call. They didn't look at it. They should have. Montgomery came in on that drive, 2 carries for 3 yards, so that's actually even less effective than Gibbs. Goff apparently has a carry. I don't know when that happened, but 0 yards. Yeah, just the run game overall. 10 carries, 15 yards, 1.5 yards per carry. That's how they got the touchdown, though. The 1 touchdown is a rushing touchdown, so there's that, I guess. But no, the run game just is not alive right now, and you can keep trying to force it to come to life, but I don't know how well it's going to work. Especially when your passing attack is killing it. Like, Goff is 6 for 7, 73 yards so far in this game. Why would you not keep passing it? Why would you not? It's working. So, I would imagine they're going to adjust at some point. Stop trying to force the run if you don't have to. On that last drive, I get the run on first down because you're deep in your own end zone. The second down run was unnecessary, though. I don't know, man. I'm not some professional play caller or anything. I'm just calling it like I see it as a guy who kind of knows ball, but also I'm a Panthers fan, so I haven't seen a lot of good ball, eh? I'm kidding. Oh, man. Second quarter, about to be underway. About to get this going. 15 minutes until halftime. Of course. We'll see if they try to hand off to Montgomery here. Again, I would play through the air if your pass attack is working that well. 1st and 10 at the 15, player in motion. Goff takes the snap. It is no handoff. He's going to throw, and he throws to the running back Montgomery, who's going to gain 5 yards. He's still up. No, he keeps going. He gets the first down of that. Great play by Montgomery. Rack up the yak. Rack up the yak. You love to see that. David Montgomery, still an effective playmaker for the Lions. Don't forget about him in that running back room. They got so many weapons. David Montgomery is not mentioned as much as the others, but he can still hurt you. That was just a 5-yard dump off. Goff to Montgomery. Montgomery, I didn't think he was going to get anything there. I thought that was just going to be stopped after 5 yards, but he finds space. He runs around, gets the edge, takes it for a first. 1st and 10 at the 27. Lions are moving the ball. Lions are moving. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. Pressure coming. He moves up into the pocket. He's running. Goff using his legs. He slides down. It's going to be about a 4-yard gain. Maybe 5, depending on where they say the slide began. Okay. Lions are moving. They call it 2nd and 5. They give him 5 yards in that run. Liked the decision by Goff there to just see the green in front of him and take off running. Pocket was closing around him. Pocket was closing, so good he didn't take a sack. Moved up into the pocket. Gets the gain. 2nd and 5. Very manageable. If you want to hand it off here, you could. This would be a decent place to run if you want. And it's going to be a pitch to Gibbs. Not very good blocking there. My goodness, the Ravens defense all over it. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards, I think. Jeez, man. Goodness. Yeah, the Lions' run offense just completely dead tonight. Ravens defense all over it. And I don't even disagree with the play call there. Like, I like running it on 2nd and 5. I think that's fine, but the Ravens defense, like, you got like 5 guys out there with only 2 blockers. Goodness, man. Ravens defense all over that one. 3rd and 8 now after a 3-yard loss. So that puts Gibbs for 8 carries and 9 yards now, I believe. Ugh. 3rd and 8 at the 29.5-yard line. Goff takes the snap. Good protection. He's got time. He throws. It's caught. It's Laporta. Laporta's got space. He's open. He's going to be down around the 43. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Keep looking for Laporta on those 3rd down plays. He is, man, he's so reliable. So reliable. Good to see them getting him involved. Maybe, keep doing that. Seems like they keep finding him in the middle of the field. Just back-to-back 3rd downs where they did that. Yeah, I found a soft spot in the coverage there. Just sat and waited. Good play by Laporta. Good play by Goff. Good protection by the O-line. It's 1st and 10 Lions. Slowly moving the ball upfield. 12.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Ball at the 43.5-yard line. Here we go. Goff takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Montgomery. And he didn't gain anything there. He didn't gain anything on that run. Good grief. I'll say it again. The Ravens' run defense is just suffocating the Lions' offense. Pass attack, though. Lions are passing it. The Ravens' secondary not seeming to be up to the challenge tonight. I don't know if that says more about them or more about the Lions' pass attack, but again, the Lions should be a pass-first offense in this game if we've seen anything so far. They're averaging 1.3 yards per rush. You know how bad that is? It's another run here, though. Oh, he finds room this time. Montgomery! Montgomery makes a couple moves, gets the blocks, and it's going to be about a 9-yard gain. We're looking at 3rd and short coming up. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. I'm sitting here crapping on the run game and saying how good the Ravens' run defense is, but they got the blocks that time. Laporta with a big block there, helping out a ton. Yeah, he got rid of 95 in that play. Cleared up a big hole. Great run. Montgomery saw the vision. He made some moves, made a guy miss. Hamilton on the tackle. Oh, man. 3rd and 1 here. See if they can convert. They got the ball at the Ravens' 47-yard line. Goff hands it off to Gibbs, and he's going to gain exactly what he needs. It's going to be a 1-yard gain. 1st and 10 Lions. 1st and 10 Lions. I agree with the call to run it there. It's only 1 yard. You got to be able to pick up 1 yard. Alrighty. Gibbs having a really tough day, man. I hope y'all didn't start him in fantasy. Unless he gets another touchdown or picks it up. I mean, like 9 carries for 10 yards is crazy. Crazy stuff for such a great running back. Again, the Ravens' run defense has been fantastic this game. Okay, 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 46 after the 1-yard pickup from Gibbs for the 1st down. Ravens show blitz, and guys are coming. Goff takes a snap, he's throwing, and it's complete to Gibbs. There's a flag on the play. I'm guessing that's holding. As it stands, he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's a 9-yard gain. We'll see what the yellow is for. We will see. Again, I'm guessing that was holding. Thought I saw a guy holding, but I'm definitely no official expert. No, it's not holding. What is that call? Is that hands to the face? Oh, yeah, I think they called Hamilton for that. Yeah. I don't know what the call was exactly. I can't hear the game, so I think that was on Hamilton. It's 2nd and 1 Lions. Gibbs gets the reception for 9 yards right after I said he was being ineffective. So, cool. 2 more fantasy points if you've got him on your team. Good for you. He's got 8 points in fantasy at least. It's a handoff to Montgomery, and he gets the first down. He gains about 7 yards in that play. That was a good run by Montgomery. Pretty patient there. Montgomery playing like an RB1 tonight. That was interesting. That was a good play design, I thought. Kind of a, I don't know, you didn't know who was going to get the ball in that play for a second. And then you see Montgomery running forward and you go, oh, David's got it. All right. 1st and 10 Lions. They should be able to score in this drive. This has been a pretty impressive drive, I'll say that. They started at the 2-yard line. They had the ball at their own 2-yard line here. Right now they've got it at the Ravens' 30-yard line. 1st and 10, 9.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Chewing up a lot of time here. Lions are taking a lot of time. Think that's a good thing. 1st and 10, it's going to be another handoff. Montgomery is being effective tonight. That's a 10-yard gain. That's a first down. Down at the 19. David Montgomery showing up tonight. He's showing up, man. I don't know what's going on with Gibbs out of the backfield, but David Montgomery is finding ways to make plays. He's got 6 carries for 30 yards right now compared to 9 carries for 10 yards for Gibbs. It's always weird when you got 2 good running backs and only one of them is making plays. Makes you wonder why. But okay. All right. The Lions' run offense is getting going here. They're getting going. And this is a long drive right now. 6.5 minutes at least. Because it started at the beginning of the second. Gibbs takes the handoff and he's only going to gain about... Did he gain 2 yards? I think that's only 1. Goodness, man. Gibbs is not having any luck against this run D. Again, I don't know why. How are they so effective against him but not Montgomery? It's crazy. Yeah, he gave it to Gibbs. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't on him. What else was he supposed to do on that run, honestly? Just good defense. It's 2nd and 9 now. 1 more rush yard for Gibbs. Goodness. Ball at the Baltimore 18. Goff takes the snap. He gives it to Gibbs. This time he's got some more room, and he's going to take that for almost a first down. So that's an 8-yard run by Gibbs. Finally breaking free a little bit. That was good blocking. He had a bit of a hole to run through. Alrighty. Lions' run offense is playing much better on this drive than they were previously. 3rd and 1 coming up. You would think they just give it to Montgomery since he's picking up chunk yards. Again, he's got 30 yards and 6 carries. We'll see. Yeah, Ravens' run defense was not ready in that play. I don't know what that formation was for their defense. Like, there were more blockers up at the line than there were Ravens defenders. So that was just bad. That was bad. 9-minute drive right now, by the way. Detroit killing a ton of time. Good grief. 3rd and 1, that should be a first down. That should be a first down run. The broadcast says this is a 9-minute drive. I thought the drive started at the beginning of the second quarter, so that would put it at an 8-minute drive. Am I just losing my mind? Am I crazy? Okay, I mean, if the official broadcast says it, then I guess they're probably right, but I'm pretty sure this Lions drive started with 15 minutes. Okay. I'm probably going crazy. I'm guessing I am. It's cool. It happens. Alright. Yeah, I must be misremembering. 1st and goal at the 9. Goff is going to throw. He throws to Gibbs. Oh, that's a touchdown. He's in. He crossed that line. They're calling him short. Ooh, I thought he was in. Hold up. Let's see the replay. Was his knee down? Oh, yeah, good call by the refs. Yeah, I didn't see that view of it. You can see pretty clearly his knee was down. He's short. I like the play, though. Good play by the Lions. They're going to have the ball at the 1-yard line. Just hand it off here, punch it in. Lions offense looking good. They started this drive at their own 2-yard line, and they are not quietly, but slowly going downfield. 97-yard drive, 17 plays, killing a ton of time, nearly 11 minutes according to the official broadcast. Ball at the half-yard line, hands off to Montgomery. He's got to be in. Waiting for the call. They're calling him short. Well, okay, one guy says it's a touchdown. The other guy say he's short. What's the call, guys? They said 3rd and goal, and then they said touchdown. They're celebrating. They're calling it a touchdown. Okay. I'm sure they're going to review this one, but I thought he was in. Oh, yeah, he's definitely in. He's definitely in. You can watch the replay there. Touchdown, Lions. David Montgomery is in. He's very clearly in. They're not going to have to debate that one. He is in, man. What a drive by the Lions. My goodness. That was 18 plays. They killed 11 minutes. They went 98 yards. It's crazy, man. They kept the Baltimore offense off the field for a long time. You have to imagine that's going to affect them. That's got to affect them. But we will see how they respond to that. They got 5.5 minutes to work with. Plenty of time. They only used 3.5 minutes on their first drive, after all. Lions offense, though, man. They can score fast. They can score slow. With that run game coming alive there on that drive, I mean, they're very capable. Very capable. And I think they did that without really getting Amon-Ra involved. They didn't look to Jameson Williams. It was just Sam Laporta. It was the running backs. They moved down the field. They figured it out, man. Waiting for the PAT to update the score. We're probably looking at 14-7 real soon. Here we go. Getting ready to kick. Ball snapped. The kick is up. It's good. No shocker there. It's 14-7. Lions looking good. They're looking good, man. They're looking real good. That offense, they're clicking. That run game was kind of dead for a little bit, but they turned things around on that drive. Well, a little bit. Jahmyr Gibbs is still having a rough day so far. 11 carries, 19 yards. That 8 or 9 yard run he had on that drive near the end, that really helps his stat line a lot. David Montgomery, though, really got them going. 7 carries, 31 yards. Got the touchdown at the end there. And again, Jared Goff having a great game. 10 for 11, 116 yards. Very effective there. You got to get him a touchdown at some point. Both touchdowns belong to the running backs here. There we go. Let's go, LJ. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah, run game came alive on that last drive. We'll see if Detroit can keep that going on their next possession. We'll see what the Baltimore offense does to respond there. I mean, they're trailing by a touchdown again. They've got 5.5 minutes to work with, so you would think they put something together. Gibbs is up to 4 receptions for 29 yards. He's been very effective through the air so far. Jameson Williams still the leading receiver for the Lions. Laporta got 2 receptions, 24 yards. He was pretty safe there. He got 2 clutch third down conversions. You love to see that. But again, that last drive, that 18-play drive, 98 yards, they didn't use Williams. They didn't use Amon-Ra. Arguably 2 of their biggest playmakers, their top 2 receivers. They did not contribute, at least in the stat sheet. They did not contribute. I'm sure they were blocking well and everything, but no receptions there. No, I don't think they were targeted. Goodness, what a drive by the Lions, man. Again, 18-play, 98-yard, 11-minute drive. I mean, what does that do to the Ravens offense? They just sit and wait for that long. Sit and wait for that long after having a 3-and-out. They had to sit on that. Man. Hey, if the Lions defense gets another stop here, they get a possession before the half. That'd be pretty big. Be pretty big. But the Lions started with the ball, too, so the Ravens will have the ball to start the second half. So we could be looking at, the Ravens go downfield. They try to chew up some time. They try to tie it up and go into the half at 14-all. And then they start off with the ball in the second half. Like, the Ravens are very much in this game, and as of now, I would probably still say they should win. But if their offense doesn't get going here, I'm going to change my mind. I mean, I'm not going to feel as good about them if they can't get going. Wow. Okay, so apparently the Lions have set a record with most games with rush touchdowns by running back teammates. They got 11 now for Montgomery and Gibbs. That's a new record, it looks like. Most in NFL history, so good for Sonic and Knuckles. Good for them. Also, if we have any Lions fans here, I don't really understand why they're called Sonic and Knuckles, so if there's an explanation for that, I'd love to hear it. We got Baltimore returning here across the 20. Going to make it 25-30, 35-40, 45, makes it close to the 50 before going down. Great return by Baltimore. Great return. Special teams having a great day so far. All right, man. Great field position for Baltimore. Forget about a slow drive. They're probably going down pretty fast after that. Jeez, man. They sit and wait for 11 minutes, and they come out with that or kickoff return. Shout out to 26. I don't know who that is. Was that Ali? Yeah, that was Ali. He had some good plays in the preseason. All right, man. All right. Yeah, 18-play, 98-yard drive for Detroit. That's their longest drive since 2011. Wow. Crazy stuff. Baltimore at their own 49. Handoff to Derrick Henry. He's going to take it a few yards upfield into Lions territory already. Going to be second down and manageable coming up. I think that was a 4-yard gain, so we're looking at 2nd and 6. Oh, man. 5.5 minutes to go. We'll see how fast the Ravens are here. I don't know if they're looking to burn clock or just make sure they score. Because if they want to, they can take this down to 5 minutes. 2nd and 6. Offense ready to take the snap. I guess they're not going to worry about burning clock. Interesting. I don't blame them, man. Just get on the board. If they score fast enough, they could get another possession before halftime. Lamar looks like a designed QB run. Ravens defense is ready for it, though. I'm sorry, Lions defense is ready for it. There's no gain. There's no gain. Dang, man. Lions defense is ready for that one. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Apparently, it was the Lions kicker, Jake Bates, who made the tackle to stop the Ravens kickoff return there. So shout out to him. Hopefully, he didn't get hurt or anything on that. So we've unfortunately witnessed kickers get hurt when making tackles. So Bates, one of the best in the league. All right, 3rd and 6 at the Lions' 47-yard line. See what Baltimore can do here. They got to get this first down. You can't waste that punt or kickoff return. Lamar dropping back a ton. He throws. It's caught. That's a first down. That is a first down. What a play. He dropped back a ton there. He dropped back a ton. Pressure was coming. He got rid of it, and it's a reception for the first down. Great play there. That looked rough, man. That looked pretty rough for a second. Goodness. Yeah, pressure was coming. Great job by the Detroit defense, but, I mean, the guy got open. I don't even know who it was yet. I'm waiting before I say his name. It was number 7. So I don't think that's Flowers. Oh, it was Bateman. Rashad Bateman. All right. We're down to 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes now. 1st and 10 Ravens. Here we go, man. Ball at the 37 after that 10-yard gain. Lamar dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. He moves up. He throws deep. He throws deep. He's open. He's inside the 5-yard line. Inside the 5. 1st and goal, Baltimore. Goodness. That was Walker. I don't know who Walker is. I do not know who that is, but he brought that pass in. He was open. Lamar found him. What a play. 1st and goal, Baltimore inside the 5. Goodness. Yeah, looks like a really good route. He just found space. He was open. Terran Arnold. Not very good defense there for Arnold. I think he's had a rough start to the season, if I'm not mistaken. Lamar hands off to Henry. He's gonna... Oh, I think he might be in. They're gonna mark him down. His knee must have gone down. I couldn't see it. Couldn't see it. He must have gone down before the ball crossed the goal line. So we're looking at 2nd and goal from about the 1-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go now. They're going to leave a lot of time for the Lions offense to come back onto the field. They haven't had a fast drive yet. Their touchdown drive in the first quarter was about 5.5 minutes or 5 minutes. That was Devontae Walker, by the way, on that big play to set them up inside the 5. 1st and goal at the 1. Hand off to Derrick Henry. He is... Oh, I think he's short. I think he's short there. Lions run defense. Standing up strong here. Goodness. Okay. All right. All right, man. It's not often you see Derrick Henry get stuffed like that. I mean, he got close. Are the Ravens going to run another play, or are they going to the 2-minute warning here? They might go to the 2-minute warning. They might want to. They don't want to give the 2-minute warning to the Lions, after all. That would be a bit of a waste. Oh, man. Yeah, they're taking it down to the 2-minute warning. Good management there. I think that's the right call. Kill some more time. 2-minute warning. It's 14-7. Baltimore looking to punch it in. Hello, Midnight. Can't stay. Hope you all have a good night. Appreciate you saying hi, though. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good night, man. You're completely good. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, man. We got ourselves a game here. We got ourselves a game. Got ourselves a game. We'll see if Baltimore can punch it in. It should be 3rd and goal from less than the 1-yard line. They are deep inside the 1-yard line. Derrick Henry got close, but again, the Lions' run defense stood strong there. They stood strong. Stopped Derrick Henry on 2 back-to-back runs. All right. I think that may work out well for Baltimore, though. As long as they get the touchdown, they're leaving less time for the Lions to work with. And I was saying earlier, or I was starting to say before that last play, the Lions' offense, their 2 touchdowns have been pretty long drives. It was a 5 to 5.5 minute drive in the first quarter. And then that last touchdown drive, of course, it was 11 minutes. 11-minute drive. So, yeah, they haven't shown they can strike fast in this game. But we do know just knowing the Lions' history, we know they can strike fast. We know they have a lethal passing attack. But in this game, they are hammering away in the run game. Very interesting because, again, the passing game has been very good. So, we'll see what they look like with under 2 minutes to play, because the Lions are going to get the ball back. They are going to have a chance here. I mean, assuming they don't have some kind of penalty giving Baltimore a first down, and then they have, like, 4 run plays. It would be very unlikely for Baltimore to be able to drain much time, given that it's 3rd and goal, but we'll see. We will see. I'm guessing we're going to see 14-14 pretty soon, and then we're going to see the Lions take the field before halftime, and they're going to want to put points on the board. Doesn't have to be a touchdown, it can just be getting the field goal range. Bates has a big leg, he can kick from deep. They want to put points on the board, given that Baltimore starts the second half with the ball. So if you can go into halftime with a lead, that's huge. That's a great start. If not, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, given that your offense has shown they can kill time and score. It'll be interesting, though. Be interesting to see how this goes. Alright, man. Commercial break coming to an end soon. 2-minute warning must almost be up. I've said before on our streams, I'll say it again, I wish we didn't have commercial breaks. I wish that there weren't commercials, but I get it. You gotta let players rest. I get it. I understand. It's for the best. Alright, coming back to action here. 3rd and goal. I don't know where exactly they marked them down. It's somewhere inside the run. Inside the 1 yard line. Probably about half a yard short if I had to guess. Do you give it to Derrick Henry for a third consecutive play? I would probably do it. He's not going to be stuffed short a 3rd play, right? You would think. Or do you give it to Lamar? Let Lamar run it in himself. I would do an RPO here. I do an RPO. No, it's a pitch to Henry. He's going to get in. Oh my gosh, what a defensive play. They stop him. I thought for sure he's getting in, but wow. Lions run defense. Holy crap, man. They stopped Derrick Henry on 3 straight runs inside the 2 yard line. Or inside the 5 at least. What the heck, bro? What the heck are we doing here? They had 1st and goal at the 4 or 5 yard line. They gave it to Derrick Henry 3 straight times, and he can't get in. The Ravens are going for it. 4th and goal at the 2. It's Lamar's keeping it. He's gonna throw. No, he doesn't throw. He loses the ball. He loses the ball. It's a turnover on downs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was crazy, man. Lamar Jackson looks like it's a quarterback keeper, and then he's looking like he's gonna throw, but no one's open. No one was open. The Lions were not fooled by that play. It's a quarterback keeper. He's going to run it. He's going to throw it. He's going to run it. He's going to throw it. He ends up going backwards. He loses the ball. He recovers it at the 20, but it's 4th and goal. That is a turnover on downs. Lions are going to have the ball at their own 20 when we return. Holy crap. That is a huge play in this game. That is huge. The Lions are able to hold off there, and if they can score, and they ought to be able to score based on how their offense looks in this game, if they can put up more points before halftime and have a double-digit lead going into the second half, that is huge. That's not going to count the Ravens out or anything, but my goodness, what a game-changing play. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Lions defense really impressive there. I mean, it was a terrible start on that drive. They gave up the big play, the big conversion. They let the Ravens get inside the 5 with Devontae Walker getting that big reception. But then 3 straight Derrick Henry runs from the 4 to the 1, from the 1 to the 1, from the 1 to the 2. They didn't just stuff him. They made him go backwards at one point. Very impressive display from the Lions' run defense there. And kind of surprising for Derrick Henry. I mean, we say all these great things about Derrick Henry, and he's still one of the best running backs in the league, but he is getting older. We have to acknowledge that. There's nothing wrong with admitting he is getting older. It's just part of life. And he's been the rare exception for when running backs get old, they fall off. He hasn't fallen off yet. And he's still productive. But you can see on those runs, he's not the same. You know, previous years of Derrick Henry, he probably just runs through that defense and gets the touchdown. And I'm not trying to discredit the Lions' run defense. Truly, that was exceptional. Just bravo. Bravo to the Lions' defense. Their new defensive coordinator seems to be doing good work there. It's still shocking when a legend like Derrick Henry does not punch it in there. Just shocking. Oh, man. What a game we got here. We'll see if the Ravens' defense can step up here, bail out their offense there. Oh, man. I can't believe that, dude. I can't believe that. Just what a defensive stop there. And it wasn't just a stop. I figured on 4th and goal, even if they get the stop, they're going to have the ball at their own 2. But no, the mistake by Lamar. He lost the ball. Good on him to recover it at the 20, but still gives them better field position than they should have had. Wow, must be nice to have things go right like that if you're the Lions. You gotta feel great as a Lions fan right now. Oh, and shout out Jake Bates. He stopped a big return from Rasheen Ali on the kickoff return. And now Bates probably going to get a chance to put points on the board. We got a minute 24 left. Lions have all 3 timeouts at the 20-yard line. About to take the snap. Jared Goff in the backfield. Gibbs is there. He's going to throw. Good protection. Pressure coming now. Out of the pocket. He throws. It's to Gibbs. He can't bring it in. Minute 18 to go now. They call a flag. Got the ugly yellow on the field. That may or may not have been holding. We will see. Oh, it's on the Ravens. Yikes, Baltimore. Everything going wrong right now. Marlon Humphrey, illegal contact. My guy. Dude, you can't be doing that, man. And that didn't... I mean, I'm sure that affected the play. Let's see. Oh, yeah, hands are on the face mask of Amon-Ra. They can't call face mask, but it was close. Hands in the face. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 25 now. Jared Goff drops back to throw. He's got decent protection. Moves up into the pocket. On the run, he gets the ball out. It's a throwaway. Can't find anyone open. Doesn't want to get sacked for a loss of yards. Understandable. 2nd and 10 now when we get back to action. All right, the Ravens defense is playing all right. They're looking to get off the field here, though. Give the offense another chance to put points on the board. Critical drive here. Critical drive, because if Lions can put up points here, that's huge. If the Ravens defense gets a stop, that's huge for them. This is a very important drive. 2nd and 10 at the 25. Goff with Gibbs in the backfield here. About to take the snap. Ravens show blitz. They're bringing some pressure. Oh, he almost gets sacked. Protection is not there for Goff. He got rid of the ball. Oh, wait, they're letting this play out. Are they calling that a fumble? What is happening? The Ravens defense returned that into the end zone. I don't know if they blew the play dead, but the players were letting it play out, I guess. Oh, man. I didn't think that was a fumble. I thought that was pretty clearly just an incomplete pass, but let me see. He got hit hard, man. Yeah, no, that's an incomplete pass. There's no doubt about it. No doubt. Very, very obvious incomplete pass. I respect the referees for letting them play it out, though. I respect that. I think that's the right way to do it. Let them play it out. But yeah, very obviously incomplete pass. So it's 3rd and 10. Yeah, great defensive play for the Ravens there. Brought the pressure, and Goff didn't have protection. He got hit hard in that play. They brought the blitz. All right. 3rd and 10, a minute 10 remaining. So if the Ravens defense gets a stop here, they're going to get the ball back with 3 timeouts and over a minute to work with. It's a screenplay to Amon-Ra, and he's going to get hit immediately. No gain. 3 and out for the Lions offense after that incredible defensive stand. The Ravens defense says, hey, we can play too. Oh my goodness, 4th and 10. They are going to punt. The Lions are going to punt. The clock is stopped at a minute 5. The Ravens use a timeout because they know they're getting the ball back here. They got plenty of time to go put points on the board. They got a rookie kicker out of Arizona, Tyler Loop. Very good kicker. I wouldn't worry. He should be able to kick from pretty deep. He's not Justin Tucker. You can't expect him to make it from 60 necessarily. We haven't seen it yet, but he's a very good kicker. So they can definitely get into field goal range here. We'll see what they do on the return. So far, their special teams unit has been playing very well. They got LeJonte Wester out to return. Lions are going to punt. Let's see it, man. All right, the punt is off. Fortunately for them, a player stumbled before blocking it. He's at the 30 on the return. He's across the 40, and he's going to go down at the 41. Solid return. Good field position for Baltimore. There is a flag on the play. That ugly yellow here. They call holding. Who is it on? I don't know who they called that on. I wish the broadcast would tell me. I can't hear the broadcast, so I don't know. But I know they called holding. Ooh, man. What a game we're having here. What a game. I thought this would be more of a shootout. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. We've seen some really good defense here. Really good defense. Ravens-Lions is living up to the hype so far. We've got a really good game. So much better than last night's game, for sure. No surprise there. Last night's game was a total dud. Man, I don't understand that play call by the Lions, by the way. I don't understand that screen. Why would you call a screenplay on 3rd and 10? I mean, you got to actually try to get the first down. Come on now. And I know Amon-Ra can make a play happen on a screen, but, dude, it's 3rd and 10. I think that was a bad play call. I think a lot of their play calling has been questionable. I think they've had some good play calls, like when you throw to Laporta on 3rd down. That's a good idea. Maybe they should have done that. I don't know, man. I don't know. That was definitely questionable, and they didn't run it on that play, which I know I've been saying stop running the ball, try to throw it more, but I don't know. I would have liked a first down run probably to kill some more time just in case you go 3 and out. They didn't do that. Now the Ravens have over a minute to work with. Man. What a drive. Great defense by the Ravens. Both defenses are showing they can play ball. They can show up because they are facing off against elite offenses. A lot of people thought, yeah, they're not going to get that many stops. And myself included, I thought this would probably be a game where both teams make it into the 30s. Right now, it's looking like, I mean, one team might get to the 30s. I don't know which one. My goodness. This game has not been quite what we expected, but it has still been a great game. Great game so far. I hope that it carries on like that into the second half. Got about a minute remaining here when we return. We got that commercial break right now because, of course, we gotta sit through the commercial break. It's part of the game, unfortunately. Man, Ravens will have really good field position, I believe. I don't know who that holding call was on, though, so it's possible that Ravens do not have that great field position. We'll wait and see, though. Remains to be seen. Alright, we are returning to the official broadcast now, so we can get more information. I think they called it on the Lions, based on the replay there. I think they may have gotten 15 for that one. Oh, boy. Okay, so the Ravens have the ball at the Lions' 49-yard line. They can't mess this up. They're already almost in field goal range. According to the broadcast, they're only 4 yards out, so they believe their kicker can make it from a good 62, 63 yards. Lamar moving up. He's getting them into field goal range. He's running for a first down. He's down inside the 40. Down to around the 36-yard line. Great run by Lamar. All right, they're no longer thinking field goal. They're thinking touchdown for sure. I'm sure they already thought that, but definitely after that. Like, they got plenty of time to work with. They got 2 timeouts. Baltimore looking to tie it up on this drive. Oh, man. Hey, great coverage in that Ravens secondary, by the way. There are a lot of secondaries where Mark Andrews would have gotten open there, but the defender stayed with him, so Lamar didn't throw it. He ran it. 1st and 10 now at the Lions' 36-yard line. Lamar takes the snap. Good protection so far. He's got time. He's got to move out, though. Pressure's coming. He's got to dance around. Almost takes a sack. He avoids it. He got to get rid of it. He throws, and he gets the ball out to, I don't know who that is yet. That's Hill, backup running back. It's going to be a short gain, so 2nd and manageable coming up. Good to get any gain from that. He had plenty of time in the pocket initially, but then it starts to break around him. Does a little bit of dancing, got very close to being sacked. Turns it into a 4-yard gain, though. Hey, shout out to the new Lions defensive coordinator. He is calling a good game so far, it looks like. Apparently he's the linebackers coach for the past few years. Good for him getting that promotion. Seems like he's earned it. I never really thought their previous defensive coordinator was that good, to be honest. Lions fans don't hate. I'm sorry. I didn't think Aaron Glenn was that good. It surprised me when he was a prime head coach candidate. But so far, this guy looks good. Lamar, plenty of time. He throws. It is, I think that's caught. I think he stayed in. Is that caught? They're calling it a catch. Great play. They're moving upfield. My goodness, he was open. Barely got it there in time. That's DeAndre Hopkins with the toe tap. That is prime nuke with a toe tap. Washed? Nah. Like I said earlier, he can still make some plays. He can make you pay. That's his first target and reception of the game. Goes for 13 yards. Ravens are moving, man. 32 seconds to go. Still have both timeouts. Yeah, this is looking good for Baltimore. They got the ball at the Lions' 19-yard line. Looking for a touchdown here. Let's see if they can get it. Lamar drives back to pass. He's going to throw. One-on-one chance in the end zone. They're going to call a flag on that. That is PI. All day. That's going to be on Arnold. Arnold is advocating for a push-off on Hopkins. I don't think he's going to get that. I thought that was defensive PI, but maybe the ref had a better view of it. Let me see the replay, though. Maybe I'm wrong. It was Nuke against Arnold. Mutual contact. Yeah, How do you call that there? They called an Arnold. I could see that call going either way, honestly. They called an Arnold, though. Man, that hurts. Ravens are inside the 10. I don't know where exactly they're down. It's a spot foul, so probably pretty close to the goal line at this point. Man, that hurts a lot if you're a Lions fan. It's going to be 1st and goal, Baltimore. We'll see if the Lions defense can come up with another great defensive stand. The way they're moving right now, though, it doesn't feel likely. It's really hard to keep this offense out of the end zone back-to-back drives when they're this close. Ball at the 3. It fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. He's open. That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the reception. He gets into the end zone for 6. Baltimore looking to tie it up. Great drive by the offense. Great job by the special teams helping them get into that position. The Lions shot themselves in the foot multiple times there. Their offense went 3 and out. Bad play calling. Left too much time. Special teams didn't help them out. The flag on that special teams play definitely hurt them. Goodness. 4 plays, 49 yards, 32-second drive for Baltimore. 14-13, PAT pending. Looking like we're going to go into the half with a 14-all lead, but there's still time. The Lions could, hypothetically, drive downfield for a field goal. 24 seconds, it looks like. And the Lions have all 3 timeouts, so they have time to work with. PAT is good, 14-all. And as a reminder, Baltimore gets the ball to start the second half. They get the ball to start the second half, man. It's looking good for the Ravens. You got to feel good if you are a Baltimore Ravens fan. Oh, boy. Good stuff here. Looking good. And just an FYI, I will not be leaving at halftime. We don't do that. We don't do that. We'll still be on for halftime. Probably just to talk about the game, talk about the NFL. I won't be leaving. So, I'll still be here for sure. Thank you to everyone who's watched so far. It's been a fun game, man. It's been a fun game. Oh, boy. Good stuff so far. We got 24 seconds left. We'll see if the Lions can do anything. After that last drive, I'm not confident. Alright, man. Ravens about to kick off. Ravens looking to kick off. We'll see what the Lions can do. Oh, some issues there. Ball fell off. Gonna have to redo that one. No kick yet. No kick yet. Want to see what this offense can do with 24 seconds. You know Dan Campbell is aggressive. I imagine they're going to try to get points on the board. We got a return here. No choice but to return that one. He's across the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good return there. Kills a little bit of time, though. You got 18 seconds. You can probably get 3 or 4 plays off, depending on how fast you go. Look for them to throw across the middle of the field, call a timeout. Man, they got some time to work with. They got all 3 timeouts. They are very, very capable of putting points on the board here before halftime. So we'll see if they manage to. Alright, man. 18 seconds, all 3 timeouts. You know they're going to be aggressive. Ball at the 33-yard line. Jake Bates has a good leg. If they can just get across midfield, they probably go for the kick. Jared Goff about to take the snap. Looking to throw. Good protection so far. Moves up. He passes. It's a short pass to Amon-Ra. Not going to gain much there. I'm sorry, that is Khalif Raymond. Yeah, that's not going to do much for you. I don't like that. He goes down in bounds, too, so the Lions have to burn a timeout. Might as well burn it anyway. You weren't going to do anything with it. 13 seconds left. You got to use your timeouts. Now or never. Despite what Matt Eberflus would tell you, you cannot hold on to this timeouts for next week. 14 all, 13 seconds to go. We'll see if the Lions can get anything going here. They got probably 2 more plays. Probably 2 more plays to try to get into field goal range. Very capable of it. Look for Laporta. Look for Jamison. Look for Amon-Ra. You got playmakers out there. And don't forget about those running backs. If you give them a chance to dump it off in open space, they could take it a good 20 yards. Here we go. Ball at the 37 now, 2nd and 6, although that the down matters a lot less now. The yard to gain matters a lot less. Here we go. Goff takes the snap. Pressure coming. He gets rid of it to Amon-Ra this time, and he's going to go down around the 39. Not a good play. Timeout called. 7 seconds to go. Probably get one more play to get into field goal range. Barely. Yeah, I don't like the play calling. I really don't. Play calling has been very suspect so far. It was working early on, but right now it's not good. If you're going to keep the offense on the field and try to get into field goal range, you can't be throwing short. 7 yards in 2 plays, killing 11 seconds. It's not it, man. Not it. But maybe the Ravens defense is playing that well and not giving them any chances. They got the ball at their own 40 now. At the very least, there will be a Hail Mary attempt, I guess. Ravens have some players deep in the secondary. I would think that that should give them a chance to play in the middle of the field, go down, call a timeout. Looks like Baltimore is going to call a timeout here, though. Baltimore calls a timeout because they know they don't want to give up a field goal here. If they can get 10 to 15 yards in one play here, I think they give Bates a chance at a deep field goal. I'm sure they believe in him. He can kick from 60 plus. I don't have that doubt. I'd like to see it too. I'd like to see Bates kick it from 60 plus yards here. That'd be awesome. Great way to end the half if they can get into position. But it has to be a quick play. Got to be a super quick play. They got to be able to gain some yards. We'll see what they can do, man. We will see. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. 7 seconds to go. If you can't get into field goal range, you hope the clock just winds down, I guess. If you're short of a first down, at least. You don't want a 4th down play, ideally. Here we go. 7 seconds to go. They got to play fast. Ravens defense looks like it has a better setup on this play than the last one. Again, if you cross the 50 here fast enough, that's good. Goff, got to get rid of it fast. He does. And, oh my goodness, he's going to be down around the 48. Timeout called. 2 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go. He's down around the 48, so that's what, a 65, 66-yard field goal? Tough choice here. Do you kick it or do you throw up a Hail Mary? I think you kick it. I think you give Bates a chance here. They're sending Bates out. They're sending Bates out, man. Career long is 58 yards. He's a 2nd-year kicker. This is going to be a deep, deep kick, bro. All right, Ravens obviously going to have to use a timeout to try to ice him. Man. I don't think they marked him down at the 48, actually, so this might be deeper than I said. Oh, boy. This is a big one. I said I wanted this. I want to see this. Ravens call a timeout. Try to ice him. So, the longest field goal in NFL history, and we count preseason in this channel, that's 70 yards by Cam Little. This preseason, Jacksonville Jaguars kicker. Regular season history, I think it's 64, or it might be 66 now. We know Bates has a big leg. He can kick from 60. He hasn't done it in a game, but we've seen it in pregame. Let me see. Yeah, I'm looking it up. The record is 66 yards by Justin Tucker. So hopefully this is 67 and we can break Tucker's record. That'd be great. Oh boy, 2 seconds to go. No more timeouts left. Ravens have a returner there just in case it's short. It's a 67-yard attempt. This would be regular season history if he can make this. 67 yards by Jake Bates. Right down the middle. Come on, Bates. We're rooting for you. The kick is up. And, oh, it's no good. It's no good. Man. It looked like he had a chance there, but it went left. It went a little bit left. I don't know. It looked like he had the power there. I'll see the replay and see if it was just short. It looked like it had a chance, though. Oh, man, if it had been down the middle, that would have been so close. So that, I don't know. Great attempt. It was a great attempt by Bates. I wish he would have made that. I wish he would have made that. That would have been awesome. We could have broken Justin Tucker's record. But, oh well. And like I said, we respect the preseason attempt on this channel. So, Cam Little's record is what we view as the record. But still, would have been awesome to see a regular season record break Tucker's record for sure. Because that is still shown in the record books, unfortunately. Man, what a first half. What a first half. It wasn't exactly what we expected. Wasn't exactly what we thought it'd be. We thought there'd be more offense, more explosive plays, but no, both defenses put up some good stops, some good drives. Especially the Lions on that goal line stand. This could be 21-14 right now. It definitely could be if the Lions defense hadn't stood strong inside their 5-yard line, giving Derrick Henry the ball 3 consecutive times. They stood strong, and then they forced a stop in 4th and goal. Lions defense, they've come to play. The Ravens defense, they got together after that third drive by the Lions, the 11-minute drive, the 18-play drive, 98 yards. Since then, they've looked pretty good. So hopefully they keep that going. We got 14-14. Ravens are going to start the second half with the ball. So they can blow this thing open. They can add on to this lead. They can go 21-14 if they start off strong. The way their offense has looked, it should surprise no one if they come out into the second half and they put up a touchdown. No one would be surprised. Oh, man. We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out how these teams look in the second half. I still believe in the Ravens. I think their offense overall's looked really good. But shout out to the Lions defense. And again, their defensive coordinator seems to be doing a really good job there. It is not easy to contain this Ravens offense, but they are doing it so far. They're doing it. Like I said earlier, I expect a shootout, but both of these defenses do have playmakers. So you got Hutchinson for the Lions, for sure, their main playmaker. I like the Ravens, you got a lot of names there. I think Jair Alexander is in their secondary today, unless he's out and I missed it. Marlon Humphrey's out there. Nate Wiggins is an underrated corner in that secondary. Malachi Starks, I like him as a safety, rookie safety out of Georgia. I'm a Georgia fan, so some bias there. You got Hamilton at safety. A lot of names for the Ravens for sure. I think they got more names than the Lions do, but both defenses have come to play so far. Really hard to contain these high-powered offenses. I mean, you talk about the Lions offense, they hung 52 on the Bears last week. And I'm not going to tell you the Bears have an elite defense or anything, but that is the only time the Bears defense has truly looked bad this season. I'll say that. They hung 52 on the Bears. That was a second half display for the most part. So if the Lions' second half offense is good again this week, we are in for an amazing finish. The Ravens offense, they put 41 on Cleveland, the same Cleveland Browns who contained the Packers offense this week to 10 points. And they contained the Joe Burrow-led Bengals in week 1 to 17 points. Both of these offenses can put up a ton of points. They can put up a ton of points. They can blow this thing open. But again, both of these defenses are playing really, really well. Let me check out the box score here. I haven't done that for a little bit. Early on, I was complaining about the Lions' run game, so I'm curious to see how they're looking right about now. I know Gibbs was having a tough day for a while. Jared Goff, very effective, very efficient, 14 of 17 for 135 yards. Hasn't taken a lot of shots downfield or anything. It's mostly been short completions, dump-offs, or in the middle of the field. Just not too deep, though. So very quiet offense, not too dynamic today. Again, I don't love the play calling. You got the rushing attack. David Montgomery, he came to play, man. 7 carries, 31 yards, 1 touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, again, he struggled today. 11 carries for 19 yards. I think some of that may be on the backwards pass by Jared Goff earlier in the game, so it might be more accurate to say 10 carries for 28 yards, which is still not great. But he's got a touchdown at least, and he's also got 4 receptions for 29 yards, so he has been affecting this game for sure. Jameson Williams, the leading receiver for Detroit, he's got 2 receptions, 43 yards. Both of those were on the first possession, though, so he's disappeared since then. Amon-Ra, 4 receptions, 22 yards. They haven't really done a lot with him. It's mostly been short plays. They gave him that screenplay on 3rd and 10. Again, that screenplay that I don't know why you would call a screenplay. I don't know why you do that in 3rd and 10. That's highly questionable. But you do you. You got Sam Laporta, 2 big 3rd down conversions on that 3rd series for that offense. Kept that series going. Without him, they might not have that 2nd touchdown. They might not. Oh, man. Lions offense has been interesting. They've not been quite what we're used to, but they are still being efficient overall. Aside from Jahmyr Gibbs, unfortunately. Really strange that he's not able to have a good game so far. Lamar Jackson, even more efficient than Goff. He's got 8 out of 9 for 98 yards and a touchdown. He's looked really good this game as a passer and a runner. He's contributed to the run game as well. 3 carries, 25 yards. His legs helped them get into position to score in that last drive. Running game, Derrick Henry's got 8 carries for 41 yards, averaging 5.1 yards per carry. I'd say that's pretty good based on how his last 3 carries went. So, yeah, he's got a touchdown in this game. Got the first touchdown for Baltimore in this game. Good stuff. Devontae Walker, like we all could have predicted, leads the team in receiving. 1 reception, 34 yards. Set them up inside the 5 on one drive earlier. That was a drive where they couldn't convert, I think. Mark Andrews, 2 for 27, disappeared after their first drive. Rashad Bateman, 2 receptions, 13 yards, has the touchdown. Shout out for Bateman. Hopkins, 1 reception, 13 yards, and drew a defensive pass interference penalty on that last drive. That was crucial. Good day for the Ravens offense, but somewhat notably, you may notice I did not name Zay Flowers in the box score there. So no targets for Zay Flowers, no receptions, no yards, no nothing, man. No nothing for Zay Flowers. Want to see him get involved here. I want to see him getting involved. I don't know who is guarding him in the Ravens secondary, or in the Lions secondary, but I'd love to see Zay Flowers get involved here. Very interesting. All the big name receivers have not done anything. You got Amon-Ra for Detroit. You got Jameson Williams. They haven't done a ton. Zay Flowers has done nothing in this game, according to the stat sheet. I want to see those guys get more involved in the second half. But maybe that's just a testament to the defenses both playing really well. Good stuff overall. Good stuff overall. It's 14-all. This may just be a game where whoever has the ball last is gonna lose or is gonna win. That might be how it is. You know what really sucks though is one of these teams has to leave tonight with a losing record, unless they tie. I guess if they tie, then I stand corrected. But I don't imagine the odds of a tie are very good. So my guess is one of these teams is going to leave tonight with a losing record, and that sucks. That sucks, because both of these teams are really good. Neither of these teams should have a losing record, but they opened the season with tough schedules. The Lions had to play Green Bay in Week 1, and apparently Green Bay is really good this year. They played Baltimore in Week 3. Baltimore, they played Buffalo in Week 1. Like, both of these teams had tough starts to the year, schedule-wise. And it doesn't get easier if you're the Ravens. Like, you play the Chiefs next week, and I know we're all kind of laughing at the Chiefs. They don't look very good. They're 1-2, but I mean, they're still a very capable team. They're solid overall. I'm probably picking the Ravens to win that game, but still, it shouldn't be too surprising if the Chiefs put together a good performance, especially if Xavier Worthy plays. So I'm not trying to speak this into happening because I like the Ravens a lot. I'm picking them to win the Super Bowl, regardless of the outcome today. But it would be pretty wild if they lost to the Lions and then lost to the Chiefs next week. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. After that, they get the Texans. They have a stout defense. Their offense doesn't really want to play football this year, it looks like. Bro, what is happening to CJ Stroud, though? Seriously. What happened to Stroud? You know my co-host is a Texans fan, so I think of them pretty fondly. I'm rooting for the Texans to turn this around, but my goodness, they are struggling. It has been pretty bad. It's been a rough display for them this year. Oh, man, we got 5 minutes till the second half kicks off. Got a lot more good football tonight, hopefully. I hope we're in for a good finish. I'd be disappointed if we aren't, but hey, you never know, right? This is the NFL. Wild things happen. We've had a wild week of football. So many weird results this week. I mean, you talk about my Panthers. We won 30-0. Even the most delusional of us could never have predicted that. I thought it'd be a close win, not a blowout. And you got the Browns upsetting the Packers. I don't think anyone had the audacity to predict that. Not with a straight face, at least. Definitely not. The Vikings blew out the Bengals. Carson Wentz in at quarterback for Minnesota, so no one was predicting that. Not a blowout, at least. Steelers won a game against the Patriots that I'm sure few were watching because it's kind of a gross game. Apparently, it was very sloppy. I didn't see much from it, but I heard it was very sloppy, and the Steelers won a close one because the Patriots can't hold on to the ball. Weird. Colts over Titans wasn't a weird game. It's just still weird that the Colts are elite right now, at least on offense. Indiana Jones, MVP candidate after 3 weeks. I'm not even joking. I'm saying that with a straight face. He's an MVP candidate right now. It is so weird to say that, but it is what it is. He's been that good. Texans, Jags, not much to say. Just a bad display of offense by both teams, really. The Jags are not good. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, I've watched them play twice this season. I don't think they're good. They're 2-1, but they don't look like a 2-1 team right now. I know they played okay against us in Week 1, but that was mostly us being incompetent. They didn't have to do anything to win that game, man. I'm not even joking. Respect to them for winning, but that was mostly on us. We lost the game more than they won it. Yeah, I don't love the Jags right now. Week 2, they lost to Jake Browning and the Bengals, who just got blown out by Minnesota, so that's not a good look. That's not a good look. Beating the Texans, I mean, if the Texans' offense is that bad, then what do you even do with that, honestly? Honestly. Eagles-Rams, dude, that was wild. The Rams were in complete control of that game. I was shocked that they had given Philly a good chance toward the end. And then Philadelphia won on a blocked field goal attempt. It's crazy. It's absurd. That was around the same time the Browns won on their field goal attempt. Because, of course, the Bucks won on a Baker Bay last-minute drive again because that's the only way they win this season, apparently. Kind of crazy they've done that 3 straight weeks, though. Commanders with Marcus Mariota blew out the Raiders. Says more about the Raiders than the Commanders in my eyes. Yeah, Chargers win over the Broncos. Justin Herbert had a freakish, inhuman play again. Dude, he has been balling out this year. He's another MVP candidate. It's kind of weird to say that right now. He was always a good quarterback. He just had an off year last season, I guess. Seahawks blew out the Saints, or whoever is on the field for New Orleans. I don't even know if they tried in that game. Cardinals lost an ugly game to the 49ers. I hope for y'all's sake you weren't watching that game. I was terrible. I had it on. I had that one on, and I had Cowboys-Bears on until it got ugly. And I had Browns-Chargers on at the end. Man, the late afternoon slate yesterday was pretty ugly. It was not fun to watch. Bears over Cowboys, because the Cowboys are that bad, as it turns out. Unfortunate. They lost CeeDee Lamb early in that game, and he's going to be out for probably 3 or 4 games. Fingers crossed, to be honest, that he's out against Carolina, because I think we might actually beat Dallas if CeeDee is out. And who's going to catch the ball if CeeDee Lamb is out in that game? Because J.C. Horn is going to lock down George Pickens. But that's a few weeks out. We got to focus on New England this week. Chiefs beat the Giants last night. No comment. Not really. We commentated that game, and it was rough. Did not enjoy that. Chiefs don't look like the Chiefs, dude. The Lions are getting ready to fire their coach, probably. I can't imagine Daboll is going to survive that much longer. Oh, man. What a week around the league. And next week probably won't live up to this, just looking at some of the matchups. And we kind of talked about this the other day. Like, next week's primetime slate is so bad. The best primetime game is Thursday night, Seahawks-Cardinals. I feel pretty confident that's going to be a boring game, 1st to 20 wins. The Cardinals are super mediocre. Like, they're 2-1. They do not look good on offense. They're effective, but they're boring. Kyler Murray doesn't look like he's the guy there. I don't know what more to tell you about that team. They have a good defensive line, underrated defense, but yeah, they're just pretty mediocre. Seahawks, I still think they're probably mediocre, but yeah, boring Thursday night game, but at least it'll be between 2 decent teams. The Sunday night game next week, I don't remember that being that good. Packers-Cowboys, it's good for the storylines, but CeeDee Lamb's not going to be there. The Packers defense is probably going to shut down the Cowboys offense. At least enough for the Packers offense to get going against that weak defense. Monday night, I don't even want to tell you who's playing Monday night next week. It's Jets-Dolphins at 6:15. Yikes, they're both 0-3. They're both terrible. And then it's the Bengals-Broncos. And if you thought the Bengals game against the Vikings was terrible, it can't get much better when you're facing a better team in Denver. I imagine that's going to be an ugly game. It kind of has to get better. It can't get worse, right? You would think. Oh, man. It's going to be ugly next Monday night. I feel confident we will not be commentating those games. Panthers-Patriots, though, I'll be commentating that. I look forward to that. We're both 1-2. Patriots are beatable. You can't hear you. All right. Let me just type hi, then. Let me type hi. Daniel, my co-host, had some stuff going on tonight, so he couldn't join me. Hopefully can join in about an hour. That'd be cool. That would be cool. All right. Kickoff is here. It's going to be Ravens ball. They only have had the ball for 10 minutes in the first half. That is their time of possession here. Lowest in the first half since 2017, according to the broadcast there. Man, that 11-minute drive by the Lions was crazy. That changed the game. But the Ravens offense is getting going here. They got the ball at their 27. Let's see what they do. Starting off the second half, third quarter, underway. Lamar takes a snap. He's going to throw. Good protection. He throws to Derrick Henry. Henry's going to gain about 6 yards. Okay, you like that play. As I said at halftime, Zay Flowers, 0 targets in this game. Got to get him involved. He's your best receiver. You want to see what he can do here. Try to draw something up for Zay. I don't know why he has been a non-factor in this game. He's been so good through 2 weeks. One of the best in the league, actually, I'd say, statistically speaking. We'll see if they get him involved here. 2nd and 3 coming up. 2nd and 3. I would expect a handoff to Derrick Henry here, but I don't know. The Lions' defense looks like they're anticipating a run. Try to catch them off here, maybe. No, they're going to run it. Derrick Henry gets a couple of blocks, but not too many. Again, the Lions' defense looked like they were ready for a run, but he does gain a couple yards. We're looking at 3rd and very short. 3rd and less than 1. Probably a half yard. Okay. What do you do here? Do you give it to Derrick Henry again? Do you do quarterback keeper? You got to pick up that 1 yard, though. I know that. You don't want to go 3 and out to start the half. You don't want your offense to stall. I would trust Derrick Henry to get 1 yard here, I think, depending on how the defense looks. Maybe an RPO. Yeah, that defense looks like they're ready for a run. Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, you hate to see that for the Lions. The dude just fell over. They're going to call offsides or encroachment. Yikes. That's going to give Baltimore the first down. Ooh, that's brutal. Dude, he's straight up. He just fell over. Lost his balance. The official call is neutral zone infraction. No debate there. I mean, we all saw that. He just lost his balance, it looked like. That's rough. That's rough. Man. All right, first down Baltimore. Gifted the first down there. I was looking forward to seeing what play they were going to go with. See if they had the audacity to run it. Here we go. Ball at their own 42. It's going to be a fake the handoff to Derrick Henry. He throws. Oh, that should have been picked off. Looking for 88 there, the backup tight end, Charlie Kohler. Oh, Brian Branch had that in his hands. He had that. You got to pick him off when you get the chance. Lamar isn't usually inaccurate like that. Oh, goodness. What happened there, Lamar? What was that throw, dude? I think he just didn't read the defense well. He must have missed Branch there. I mean, if not for Branch, then yeah, that's a first down. Maybe even more. But he might have been able to take that all the way. I don't know how fast that guy is, but... Ugh. Great play by Brian Branch nonetheless. He got the pass breakup. You just wish he picked it off. 2nd and 10 now at the 42. Lamar takes the snap, looking to throw. He throws short. To a tight end. I don't know if that's 88 or 89. It's 89. Mark Andrews gets the reception, his 3rd of the day. He had only 2 receptions coming into this game, I believe, so he's got to be feeling pretty good. More receptions today than he had previously this season. 3rd and 6 coming up. That was a short gain. 3rd and 6. Getting closer to midfield right now. Lamar Jackson still having an efficient day. Only 109 yards through the air, though. A little less than you would have expected. 3rd and 6. Big 3rd down here. The Lions looking to get off the field. Ravens looking to extend their lead on this drive. Derrick Henry, I believe, in the backfield. No, that's Hill. It's a first down. They finally go to Zay Flowers. Forward progress should give him the first down there. We'll see where they spot him, though. They give him the first. That's a first down. They dragged him backwards after he got the first down, though, but good play. Like I said, you got to get Zay involved. They give it to him on a slant. I think that was an excellent play call. Excellent play call. That's what you love to see. Todd Monken, great offensive coordinator for Baltimore, could be a head coaching candidate if his offense keeps clicking this season. Would not surprise me. As a Georgia fan, Todd Monken worked wonders for our offense. We got to give him a ton of credit, helping Stetson Bennett at Georgia win 2 national championships. I mean, goodness. I was sad when he left. All right, 1st and 10 at the Lions 48. Good run for Henry. He's got some room. He's only going to get about 3 yards, though. Maybe 4. Looked like he had a little bit more room to work with, but he couldn't quite get there. We're going to be looking at... They gave him 4 yards. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Baltimore driving downfield, looking to take the lead. Started this drive at their own 27, I believe. They're across midfield at this point. In Lions territory. All right, man. Offense looking good. Looking efficient. Haven't seen a chunk play in this drive yet. At what point do you take a shot, though? At what point do you try to go deep? Ball at the Lions 44, which means they're in field goal range. I would think. I think Luke can kick it from here. Fakes the handoff. He throws across the middle of the field. He's open. Backup tight end Kohler. He's going to get a good gain. He's down around the 25-yard line. Ravens offense is moving. They are moving like a team that wants to take the lead. They're getting there, man. They're getting there. All right. Love to see it. You love to see it. Down to 11 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Defense just not ready for that stop. All right. Kohler, great reception. They've targeted him a few times this game. He's been effective for them. All right, they blow this play dead before the snap. I'm not sure what that means. There's no flag on the field. I don't think a timeout was called. What are they doing? I don't know what's happening, you guys. I don't know why they whistled this one dead before it could start. Okay. Alright. Just waiting for the play to actually start now. That was weird. And Kohler is back on the field with Andrews. They got a 2 tight end set here. Flowers on the field as well. Again, I'd like to see Flowers get more involved, but if Kohler's going to keep getting open, you keep giving him the ball. You got it at the 29. That's where they marked him down. I thought he was closer to the 25. 29-yard line, it's going to be faking the handoff, looking to pass. He throws fairly deep. It's to Andrews. He catches it. Mark Andrews down inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Ravens. Yeah, celebrate, Mark Andrews. Celebrate. You're not washed. Not in this game. You are making plays. I said at the beginning of this broadcast, he's washed, but he's not that washed. He ain't Travis Kelce. My goodness. He trusts his tight end to make that play. He throws it up, and he comes down with it. He's going to be down around the 9-yard line. First and 10, Baltimore looking to take this lead. My goodness. What do you even do if you're the Lions secondary? That was pretty good coverage, I thought. Pretty good coverage. Mark Andrews, 4 receptions for 50 yards now. Having a good day himself. It's going to be a pitch to Henry. He's looking to throw. He throws into the end zone. Oh, nope. 50-50 ball there. I'm surprised he threw it with that tight coverage. Looking for Wallace. He was covered pretty well. I think the defender had a better chance at that than the receiver. I would have just thrown that one away, to be honest, but I respect you for giving him a chance. Oh, man. Gutsy play call. Pitch to Henry. Trying to throw it, but the Lions were not fooled. They were not fooled. Wallace was guarded. 50-50 chance. Ball thrown too high for him to get it, though. Gutsy play call. You know, Lamar didn't like that throw. Lamar didn't like that throw. Oh, well. Second and goal now at the 10-yard line. Here we go. Lamar drops back to pass. Pressure coming. He's escaping. Outside the pocket on the run. And he's going to take a loss of yards here. He can't escape fully. He moves up trying to run a little bit, but he's just going to go down. It's third and goal from the 14 now. Lions defense getting some stops here. Trick play didn't work. That play, they brought the pressure, and Lamar couldn't escape. Third and goal from the 14 coming up. If the Lions can prevent a touchdown here, that is huge. That is crucial. See what they can do. Here we go, man. Third and goal. 6-minute drive and counting for Baltimore, by the way. Killing some time. All right. See what they draw up here. They got to get this ball into the end zone. You're already deep in field goal range, so you're not worried about that. Just get into the end zone. Lamar throws it into the end zone. That's caught! That is caught. He goes back to Mark Andrews. It's a touchdown. Let's go, Baltimore. Look at that. Third and goal from the 14. They can't guard Mark Andrews. 20-14, Baltimore takes the lead for the first time today. Wow. Mark Andrews, his 5th catch of the day, up to 64 receiving yards. Have a day, Mark Andrews. My goodness. They put a linebacker on him, it looks like. They had a linebacker guarding a tight end. I mean, not to disrespect linebackers in coverage, but that was a little bit questionable. Tight end against a linebacker. I'm going to trust the veteran Mark Andrews. Great throw. That was perfectly thrown. Mark Andrews brings it in. Doesn't drop that one. Touchdown Baltimore. PAT pending. Wow. What a drive. 6 minutes, 11 plays, 73 yards. Good start to the second half. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. It's good. Tyler Loop with the PAT. 21-14. Baltimore takes the lead again for the first time today. Great throw by Lamar Jackson into the end zone on 3rd and 14. 3rd and goal. Wow, man. Wow. We got 21-14. What a game. Looking forward to seeing how the Lions offense will respond to that, because they don't have a choice. This game can really get away from them if they can't put points up here. And you're not talking about a field goal here. You are talking about a touchdown. You want a touchdown on this next drive, man. We'll see if they can get it. We know the Lions offense can score. We know they can go fast. They can go slow. So far in this game, it's only been slow. They looked pretty ugly at the end of the second half there. Quick 3 and out. Bad play calling. Again, I want to see some improvement there. I think you want to try to get your star players more involved. Maybe give Laporta some more targets instead of just relying on him as a safety blanket on 3rd down. Maybe try to get Amon-Ra some plays that aren't just short screens or short slot plays. I get him more involved downfield. At least more than 10 yards downfield. Come on now. Get Jameson back in the game. He was effective on that first drive. Let him do something now. Isaac Teslaw, he is due for his big catch of the day. He has one a week. Just saying. We want to see that second half Lions offense. They really came to play against the Bears last week. You want to see if they can put it together here too. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll find out. We will find out, man. Here we go. Commercial break right now, but when we return, we will find out more. To be clear, I am rooting for Baltimore in this game. I picked them to win. They're my Super Bowl pick, so for the sake of me hopefully being right, I would like them to win. But I also do like the Lions, so if they get the win today, I wouldn't complain. I like both of these teams. At one point in the preseason, my Super Bowl prediction was it was Lions-Bills, and then I changed, as the preseason went on, I changed to Lions-Ravens. And then after week 1, or actually I think after the Parsons trade, I changed to Ravens-Packers. I don't know when exactly I made that change. It might have been after week 1. But I view the Lions that fondly. I view the Ravens that fondly. That's just how it is. I would not be surprised if they rematch in the Super Bowl, and based on what we've seen today, that would be fantastic. This would be an amazing Super Bowl. I hope this is a preview of what's to come. Yeah, the broadcast is showing Mark Andrews' crucial drop in the playoffs last year. I don't know why you're doing that right now when he's having such a great day. Goodness. Alright then. Alright. Back to action here shortly. Baltimore going to kick off. Looking at Lions ball here soon enough. Yeah, they had Anzalone guarding Mark Andrews in the end zone there on a 3rd and goal play. I don't really love that. Kickoff is... I don't think that made it to the landing zone. Yeah, they're going to blow that dead. Flag on the field. You got to get the kick inside the 20. I think. The kickoff rules are kind of weird still, honestly. They're weird. But we'll see. We'll see what this is. They blow that dead and just give the first down to the Lions. So I guess they're going to have pretty good field position. If they'd let him return that, he was easily making it to the 30. I'm guessing they're going to give it to him at the 40? I don't know. I don't know how all these new kickoff rules really work yet. I'm still getting used to it. But I know you got to kick the ball inside a certain zone. And if not, it's a penalty, and they give the ball to the Lions at the 40. Great field position to start this drive. That bodes well. They got to get a touchdown to tie it up. Goff is going to throw. He has time. He gets rid of it. It's a short pass. It's short of the receiver. I mean, that was... yeah. Pressure was there, man. Pressure got to him. Mike Green, rookie out of Marshall, fell too far in the draft. Yeah, that was good defense there. Bad throw by Goff, inaccurate. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 40 now. What do you do, man? What do you do? See what happens next, though. 2nd and 10 at the 40, coming up. Gibbs in the backfield, Goff to take the snap, presumably a pass. No, it's a handoff to Gibbs. And he gets a good run here. He's still up. He's going to go down just a few yards shy of the first down. It's a 7-yard carry for Gibbs. Good to see him get going here. He's had a rough day, as we previously discussed. At one point, it was 11 rushes for 19 yards. Just terrible for him. But that's going to look a bit better. 12 carries for 26 yards, I guess. At least he's averaging more than 2 yards per carry now. 3rd and short coming up. 3rd and 3 to be exact. Here we go. See what they do. 3rd and 3, you could hand it off, you could throw a slant. You got Amon-Ra there, you can trust him to pick this up. Here we go, Goff takes the snap, he's going to throw. Gibbs looks like he's open, he's not looking his way though, he's looking for... it's Laporta. Clutch 3rd down conversion again, his 3rd time in this game where we're saying that about him. Laporta, such a good tight end, very safe to throw to, very reliable. I don't really know why they don't get him more involved in this pass attack. It's only been him on 3rd down plays. They've only gone to him on 3rd down. I thought he was going to go to Gibbs. Gibbs was even more open than Laporta, but he wasn't looking to his left. He looked to Laporta. He got open. 1st and 10 now at the Ravens 46. Lions started this drive at their own 40. Pretty good field position. Goff takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Gibbs, who is going forward. Oh, good run by Gibbs. He's going to take it 10 yards for the first down. That's more like it. Bravo, Gibbs. Terrible first half. He's coming alive in the second half so far. You love to see it. You love to see it. We got a good game of football tonight, folks. Good game of football. Gibbs is showing up now. Good stuff, man. Oh, man, they called him short of the first down. Not a generous spot. I thought that was a first down for sure, but they called him short. 2nd and 1. Okay. All right, if you say so. 2nd and 1. Very short one, though. Less than half a yard. Player in motion. Goff going to take the snap. Probably a handoff to Gibbs here. It is. Gibbs is going to get the first down, of course. It's only going to be 1 yard. 1 yard is all he needed, though. 1st and 10 now. Down to 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. This game going by pretty fast, honestly. Going by pretty fast. We'll see. This game might be ending sooner than we thought with all these long drives, all these runs. My goodness. The Lions haven't been as fun to watch this week, I'm not going to lie. They're not doing a lot of fun things. A lot of runs, a lot of short passes. Very methodical, though. It's kind of similar to the Eagles, except the Eagles run with Jalen Hurts a lot. And then, you know, false start 27 times per tush push. So, hey. All right, it's a pitch to Montgomery looking to throw. He throws to Goff. Goff is going to throw pretty deep, and he's caught. It's caught for a first down. Wow, what a play. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Ben Johnson ain't their offensive coordinator anymore, but they're still drawing up trick plays. Goff pitches it to, or hands it off to Montgomery. He throws backwards to Goff. If that was backwards, I think it was. It was, yes, that was backwards. What a play. What a trick play. Great call by the Lions. Amon-Ra wide open. They're inside the 20 now. It's a pitch to Montgomery, throws backwards to Goff, throws to a wide open Amon-Ra St. Brown for the first down. What a play, Detroit. What a play. They got the ball at the Ravens' 18-yard line. See what they can do with it. You got to get this into the end zone, though. You're only going to have so many more possessions. Goff throws deep. He's got a man. It's caught. It's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown in the end zone. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Getting Amon-Ra involved more than 10 yards down the field and back-to-back plays. That's what we said at halftime. That's what we said at the start here. You got to get him involved, and they do. It's 2021, PAT pending. Lions offense coming alive. What a drive by Detroit. You got the trick play. You got Gibbs making good runs. You finally throw to the end zone with Amon-Ra, and he gets it. He gets it. Great throw. Great placement by Goff. Great catch by Amon-Ra. We got ourselves an amazing game here, you guys. He had another receiver open, too. Just wide open. He wasn't looking his way because Amon-Ra was open. But he had another guy open, too. Yeah, just not good defense by the Baltimore secondary there. Yikes, man. All right, PAT coming up. Here we go. Ball snap. The kick is up, and it's good. Easy. 21-all. What a game, man. This is living up to the hype. It is living up to the hype. My goodness. Like I said, whoever gets the ball last might just win this game. That might be what it is today. That might be it. 5:13 to go in the third quarter as we go to a commercial break. What a game, man. This has been really good. Oh, man. So much better than the Sunday night game last night, huh? So much better. We actually got points tonight. What a game. Thank you to everyone who's watching so far. Hope you're enjoying my play-by-play reactions and commentary. I don't do a lot of solo streams, but my co-host could not join me tonight, so it's just me here. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys. Hopefully not. We're working hard to grow our channel, though, so I'm still going to go live, even if my co-host can't make it. The show must go on. And don't worry, he's cool with it. He's alright with it. So, it's all good. Appreciate any support we can get, any subs. If you're listening right now and you're not subscribed and you're enjoying it, feel free to sub. It's completely free, you guys. Completely free. We're working hard to bring you good content every week, covering NFL and college football. So, hard at work trying to grow our channel. Hey, we got a Grossi raid last night, by the way. That was awesome. Definitely super cool moment. I'm a big fan of Grossi, so that was just so cool to have that happen. I got to go back and clip that reaction later. So cool, man. Oh, man. Like, I couldn't even speak for a second. I didn't know what to say. It's so cool. So cool. And after that, I had to go and tell my parents and all my friends, like, Top Grossi, he was in our chat. He sent a message in our chat. How cool is that? He sent us a raid. Man, that was so cool. So cool. That might never happen again, too. That could be a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Yeah, so cool, dude. Anywho, appreciate all the support we can get. Working hard to grow our channel. We're going to stay hard at work throughout the season. Every week, dude. We got weekly streams every Sunday, 6:30 Central. I think I am going to have to go solo on Sunday, though. I think Daniel said he couldn't make it, so that's going to be interesting. We'll try our best, though. Try our best. Oh, man. NFL season has been wild so far. It really has. All the upsets. Far too many injuries, I'll say that. But some things stay the same, like the Lions and Ravens having elite offenses, being among the best teams. That holds true so far. That holds true. I think I told people I was not worried about the Lions after week 1. Yeah, the Packers blew them out. It was an ugly game. Give them time. They're going to get their offense together. I think they still have some work to do on offense. That last drive was fantastic, but still some issues you're seeing in this game that you got to work out. The run game has struggled at times. The play calling has not been ideal at times, but overall, they're still putting up points. They're at 21 now. As the season goes on, I expect this team to improve with their new coordinators, any other changes they have. They're working. They're working. Kickoff is underway. Bates on the kickoff gets it to about the 4-yard line, and it goes out of bounds. It lands at the 4 and goes out of bounds. They throw a flag on that. I truly do not know why. I mean, it landed in the 4, so that's fine, right? If anyone here knows the kickoff rules and knows why they would throw a flag on that, please do tell me. I don't know why that was a flag. Honestly, I'm not going to pretend I do. I don't. It landed at the 4. Receiver didn't touch it, so it went out of bounds. I don't know. But they got the ball at the 40. I don't understand these rules at all, dude. But okay, Lamar throws a screen pass on 1st and 10. Flowers on the reception, takes it about 7 yards. I've never been that big of a fan of screen passes, but any way you can get your star players involved, that's good. Zay Flowers gets his 2nd reception of the day. They threw it to him on a slant on the last drive. They threw it to him on a screen this play. 2nd and 3 coming up. 2nd and 3 coming up. Alrighty. Haven't seen a lot of screen plays from Baltimore. I think that's the first or second one I could think of this game. Alright. Great field position. They got the ball at their own 47 now. It's going to be a fake the handoff to Henry. Lamar trying to escape pressure. He's going to go down for the sack. He can't escape. Holy crap, what a play by the Lions defense. Goodness, should have gotten rid of that one. Lions defense came after him. Jeez, 3rd and long coming up. Wow. Lions defense has some players, man. They can come after you. I've never heard of Muhammad, but great play by Muhammad. He did not let Lamar escape. Pressure came loose pretty fast. Muhammad wrapped him up. Wow. You don't see that a whole lot. Lamar Jackson usually really good at escaping. He thought about trying to get rid of the ball even while he was going down. He had a receiver in the area, but yeah, pretty smart play not to. It's 3rd and 10 now, loss of 7 on the sack. 3rd sack of the day for Detroit. Lamar drops back to pass. Good protection. He moves up into the pocket, dumps it off to 7, who can't bring it in, and it's going to be 4th down. Wow. Great start for the Lions in the second half. Wow. Great defense. Forcing the 3 and out after Baltimore starts at their own 40. That's huge. That is huge. Baltimore has to punt there. Defense brought the pressure. Baltimore could not handle it that time. Wow. Wow. Okay. Lions are going to get the ball back with a chance to retake the lead. Alrighty. Khalif Raymond here to return the punt. Let's see it. Ball is about to be snapped. It is snapped, and they get the kickoff. Let's see the return. Good punt to the 13. Oh, no, it was even deeper. They had me fooled. Ball is going to be downed at the 4. Great play. Great punt by the Ravens. I thought that it was going to go to the 13. I was watching the defender. It went over his head, though, by a good 5-10 yards. Yikes. Lions have terrible field position. Not the first time, though. We saw them have the ball at their own 2 previously and go 98 yards in 11 minutes. We know what they can do. Let's see if they do it again. Let's see if they do it again. Wow, what a great play by the Ravens special teams, though. Their special teams has been on it tonight. Absolutely. Fantastic game by the Ravens special teams unit. Goodness, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Once again, we have a great game. Both offenses have shown up. Both defenses have made plays. They have made plays. This is going to end up being a game where the defenses probably won't be talked about as much as the offenses because both teams are putting up points, but both defenses have made great stops, great plays. It's been a great game. Special teams have shown up too. I mean, Jake Bates got pretty close on a 67-yard field goal earlier. Or at least I would have said it was pretty close. I thought it was pretty close. Man, good stuff though. What a game. Can only hope the next 18 minutes are just as good. Yeah, that Jake Bates kick at the end of the first half, It went left, but I thought he had enough power. I wasn't too sure. I thought if it was right down the middle, it might have hit the bar and bounced in. Or out. There's no telling, really. There's no telling. Got a commercial break here, so hopefully we return fairly soon. This has been such a good game, dude. Such a good game. Loving this. Like I said earlier, if this is a preview of the Super Bowl, and there is a chance that it is, this is great. We want this Super Bowl. This should be the Super Bowl all of us are rooting for, or Bills-Lions would also be just as entertaining, I'm sure. But if we get this in the Super Bowl, I mean, we have to be so thankful. We have to be so thankful if that's the case. That would be so cool. Just amazing. Mark Andrews having a great day for Baltimore. Mark Andrews, give him his flowers. Zay Flowers, though, not having a good day. Yikes. Didn't do much in the first half. They didn't get him involved. Trying to this half, though. Game is about to return, fortunately. Lions have the ball inside their own 5. Just terrible field position. We'll see what they do with it. I'm going to Twitter here to see what other people thought of the Jake Bates kick. Maybe more established people have better takes. I just want to see if people thought he was close. Oh, man. Yeah, others are saying it too. They need another angle of this kick to see how close it was. Like, I thought that it was really close, but another angle could have been more revealing. I thought that he got really close, though. Alright, back to the game, though. 1st and 10, Lions at their 4-yard line. Terrible field position, but not the worst they've had. Expecting a handoff here. It is a handoff to Montgomery, who, oh, great run. That's going to be a first down. He's going to go down at the 15. That's what they need. You got the ball deep in your own territory, and you pick up a first down on a run. That's all you can ask for. Lions offense is playing really well in the second half here, guys. David Montgomery having a great day. Great moves there, great blocks. Gets the first down. All right, they're moving. They got more space to breathe now. See what they do with it. See what they do with it. Oh, boy. 8 carries for 42 yards now for Montgomery. Great day for him. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter now. 1st and 10. Goff is going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw to an open Amon-Ra. He misses him, though. The throw is inaccurate. He misses Amon-Ra. Oh, he had him, though. You got to make that throw, man. Just a little inaccurate. Amon-Ra went for it. Couldn't bring it in. It's going to be 2nd and 10. I'm surprised they didn't hand it off there. Montgomery is playing a really good game. Like I said earlier, though, I like that they're trying to throw downfield a little bit more. The offense wasn't doing that so much in the first half. Hello, Sudoku. Welcome on in. How you doing? We got ourselves a great game tonight. Much better than last night, that's for sure. Ball to 15. This time it is a handoff. And great run. Great run. He's still going. Holy crap. He's free. Can they catch him? He's gaining on him. He's gaining. Oh, he's going to go down at the Baltimore 15. David Montgomery. Wow. Wow. As a reminder, the Lions start this drive at their 4-yard line. David Montgomery. Holy crap, man. Holy crap, what a run. Oh, my goodness. Goodness, man. Great blocks there. Great moves by Montgomery. He finds space. He's free. He's just not fast enough to outrun the Ravens' defense. They caught up to him. No shame in that, dude. What a run. My opponent has Ravens defense and all our players have played already. He's currently up. Yeah, I think the Lions are going to get another touchdown. Good chance. After that run, they got the ball at the 13-yard line. Handoff to Gibbs, who's going to gain about 6 or 7 yards there. Whew, man. You should turn the game on. Yeah, this has been a great game. You got that deadline. That's understandable then. That's understandable. Whew, man. David Montgomery, have a day. 9 carries, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. That's really funny when you look at Jahmyr Gibbs, who has a terrible stat line in this game. But Montgomery finding all these big runs. Man. 2nd and 5 now. 2nd and 5. They're inside the Ravens' 10-yard line. No doubt about it. They're at the 8. They should be able to punch this in. Another handoff here. No, they fake the handoff. Goff is going to throw. He throws to Laporta. It's going to be a 1-yard gain. That was when he was looking for Montgomery at running back. He just didn't have the space. He went to Laporta. Dumps it off. Short gain, 3rd and 4 coming up. You're not settling for a field goal here. This is 4-down territory, knowing the Lions. I'm not saying that's the right call, per se, but if you know Dan Campbell, you know he's going to go for it on 4th and short. That's how he functions. Don't be surprised. 3rd and 4, though. Probably looking to throw Montgomery off the field for this one. That means Gibbs is in. probably. All right. Time winding down in the third quarter, by the way. We're up to 40 seconds and counting down. Got to get the snap, though. Play clock winding down. They're not ready for it. Timeout's going to have to be called. They're going to have to burn timeout here. We'll see if that costs them later. Offense was not lined up or ready for that. Play clock winded down fast. Timeout called. Oh, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. Still 3rd and 4 when they take the field again. Man. The Lions offense has looked a lot different in the second half. They're making plays. That first drive, pretty good going downfield. That second drive, they start at their 4-yard line after an amazing special teams play by the Ravens. Great punt. Great punt. But it's going to be for nothing. Because David Montgomery got let loose. Oh, you're up now after that run? Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Sorry, Devin. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just make sure there aren't any crazy turnovers or anything here. They still got guys who can make plays. 3rd and 4, though. At the very least, you should be making a field goal. But like I said, Dan Campbell, he's got guts. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes for it. That's my expectation. We will see, though. We're going to see. 3rd and 4. Offense is out there. Goff takes a snap under center. He is going to hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to... Oh, they stop him short. That looked like he should have been able to pick it up, but they stop him short. Oh my gosh, we got 4th and 1. I'm guessing they're going to let this wind down to the end of the third quarter. I expect the offense to line up, but not actually go for it, try to get them to jump. It's a half a yard, so I think they're going to go for it after the third quarter ends, though. Oh, man. Lions offense. A great stop by the Ravens defense, though. Great stop. It looked like Gibbs should have been able to get that first down. He just couldn't. And they do let the clock wind down to the end of the third quarter, so that's going to take us into the fourth when we return. Oh, man. What a game. This has been wild, man. Absolutely wild. Good stuff, though. 21-all at the end of the third quarter. Tied up. Lions looking to take the lead here. We will see if they do go for it. We all know how Dan Campbell is. I'd be shocked if he doesn't go for it. It's half a yard. They should be able to pick that up. Put Montgomery back in. He's been effective all game. Oh, man. This has been a great game, you guys. Great game. I'm so glad that we've got this after that stinker last night on Sunday Night Football and that dud last week as well, Sunday Night Football. Although Falcons-Vikings, we all kind of knew probably wouldn't be elite. But still, it was so bad. It's good to see a good primetime game here. Definitely cherish this because, like I said earlier tonight, next week's primetime games are terrible. So bad. It was like Miami and New York on Monday night, and then Denver against the Bengals. Those are going to be ugly games. Sunday night game isn't that good. Packers-Cowboys might be a blowout. Going to be ugly. And Thursday game at least has good teams, but I'm assuming Seahawks-Cardinals won't be entertaining. Yeah, it's going to be the best one yet. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm making jokes about it, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Jets and Dolphins actually play an entertaining game. Wouldn't be shocked because neither of those teams have great defenses. Actually, they have bad defenses. So maybe it'll be a high-scoring affair between terrible teams. It's possible. If you're going to watch one of the Monday night games next week, watch the Jets and Dolphins. Because Broncos-Bengals probably is going to be ugly. Probably going to be ugly based on how the Bengals looked yesterday. I'd love to be wrong, though. If I'm wrong, I will happily admit it. I'll happily admit being wrong if that's the case. I mean, believe me, I want to be wrong. I want the games next week to be good, but, yeah. Do you think he'll be able to exploit no cornerbacks? I mean, it depends on what version of him shows up. If he plays like he did against Pittsburgh in Week 1, then yeah, because he was passing it real well against them. If Week 2 Justin Fields shows up, I mean, he looked pretty bad against Buffalo, so... And then got injured and left the game early. I don't know what his status is for next week. I know he's ruled out this week, but we'll have to wait and see for that one. Have to wait and see. Tyrod Taylor played a pretty good game for them, though. So, I mean, I could see him exploiting no secondary. And he was actually effective on the ground, too, so... We'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised based on how bad Miami's defense is. I wouldn't be surprised if their secondary gets exploited. They got Garrett Wilson to throw to. Fourth quarter starting here. 4th and half a yard, basically. Gibbs in the backfield. See what they do. They are going for it, of course. He gives it to Amon-Ra, who flips it to Gibbs. It's a touchdown. Trickery. Gibbs in the end zone. Lions take the lead. Wow, what a play. Dude, they have Gibbs lined up at running back. They got Amon-Ra in the backfield. He gives it to Amon-Ra, who then pitches it to Gibbs, who runs it in easily for the touchdown. Wow. Ben Who? They don't need him. They got trick plays still. The Lions can mess you up there. Wow, that was crazy. At first I was like, dude, why are you giving it to Amon-Ra? He's going to get swallowed up. And then he pitches it to Gibbs. What a play. What a play by the Lions. 27-21, extra point pending. Oh, man. You know, I was questioning the play calling early in this game, but they've come alive in the second half. Play calling has been really good so far in the second half. Gibbs gets his second rushing touchdown of the day. Wow. Good stuff, man. PAT is up. 7 plays, 96 yards is crazy. Kick is good. 28-21, Detroit leads Baltimore here. 14:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Wow, man. What a play. David Montgomery got them down there. It's a shame they didn't get him the touchdown, to be honest. I mean, come on. David Montgomery doing the heavy lifting for this running game. And I'm not trying to hate on Jahmyr Gibbs, but he still hasn't had that good of a game. Give him his flowers. He's got the 2 touchdowns. Still not a very effective game. 17 carries for 48 yards. I question why he's getting nearly double the carries Montgomery is getting when Montgomery's got 9 for 114. Hey, if it works, it works. Amon-Ra now, 6 receptions, 57 yards, a touchdown. Good stuff from him. Jameson Williams still has disappeared since that first quarter, that first drive. But yeah, second half play calling for the Lions has been really good. You like what you see. 14 unanswered for them. Baltimore going to have to respond. Offense went 3 and out, I believe, on that last drive. See what they can do. I have no doubts in them. I still believe this is probably going to be a game where, you know, whoever has the ball last is probably going to win. Could be wrong, but we'll see. We will see. What a game, you guys. What a game. It's not quite up there with Ravens-Bills in Week 1. That's still game of the year, but this is coming pretty close, I'd say. We'll see. Plenty of time left. Crazy things could happen. Ah, man. What a game. Alright. Commercial break. I'll say it again. I wish we didn't have commercials, but I get it. It's fine. I understand. Hopefully this ends soon and the Ravens offense gets back on the field. I want to see what they do. They got to respond with the touchdown. If they don't, this might be lost. The way the Lions offense is playing, it might be over if they can't score a touchdown here. Or at least get a field goal. Get on the board. If you're starting either of these kickers in fantasy football, I'm sorry. Because that did not turn out to be a good call so far. No field goals, all touchdowns. These offenses are moving. They're that good. That good, man. They'll be back soon. That was a great call, though. Great touchdown call. Goff hands it off to Amon-Ra, who flips it to Gibbs. Just great play. Good stuff. Good blocking, too. Gibbs basically walked in on that one. Defense was full. They're all looking at Amon-Ra. Whoops. Love the trickery there. Alright, Detroit's going to kick off. Here we go. This time in the landing zone. It's going to be returned. He's across the 15 to the 20. 25. Almost makes it to the 30. Gets close. They might call him there. No, he's rolled out at the 27. Alright. Dolphins starting safeties. Ashton Davis and Minkah Fitzpatrick. Alright. Yeah, I've never heard of Ashton Davis. Minkah, though, I assume he's still pretty good. Jack Jones, Rasul Douglas. When did they get Douglas? Am I just incompetent? Or not incompetent, ignorant. Am I just ignorant? I didn't realize he was there. Okay. Duck, Burns, and Kohu are hurt. Latimer out for the year. That hurts. Douglas is a good corner, though. I don't think you want him to be your one, but he's decent. And you got Minkah in the secondary. Maybe that's why they've been playing better. Lamar, quarterback keeper. He's going to run it. Oh, he's still up. He gains about 3 yards, though. Defense gets him down. For a second, you thought maybe he'd break loose. You thought maybe. All right. Second and 7 coming up. 14:35 and counting down in this game. Here we go, man. 2nd and 7. You got to move the ball downfield here. Lions defense has shown up today. Big shout out to them. They've played well. They've played a good game. They've played a good game so far. See if they can stand strong. Lamar takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Rolls out. He does throw. It's going to be overthrown. Not a good throw. Not a good throw. My goodness. Lamar just looked off on that one. He had the guy open, too. That should have been completed for a first down. He couldn't get it to Zay Flowers. He was open. He had him. So strange. So strange. Lamar doesn't miss like that too often. Douglas is the backup to Storm Duck. Oh. Yeah, that's not great. That's not a good sign with respect to Storm Duck, who was a backup himself, I think. Oh, with a month ago. Okay, maybe he's just still learning the playbook. Maybe, after a month, you should probably be better than that. But okay. Lamar drops back to throw. It is complete. Across midfield. First down to Rashad Bateman. Inside the 50. They are in Detroit territory. You needed that one. That was a good play. That was a good play. Baltimore moving now. Under 14 minutes to go. You got to keep an eye on that clock. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get in this game, the way these offenses are playing. Great throw by Lamar Jackson. Great reception. He had space. He made the throw. He made the catch. They're going to rule him down around the 48 or 49 yard line. Got to keep going, though. You got to get the touchdown here. All right, ball at the 49. That's where they marked him down. See what they do with it. Lamar under center. Going to take the snap. He pitches to Derrick Henry. He's swallowed up. Gains a couple yards out of that, though. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what that one was. Derrick Henry, though, not being very efficient in this game. Not to blame him, but the Lions' run defense has played really well. Ooh, they call it chop block? They called it chop block, I think. On the Ravens. Okay, well, they called personal foul, but the motion, I think that's a chop block. Brian Branch called for that one. Yikes. Yeah, you can't do that. Yikes, personal foul for sure. First down Ravens. That looked like a good defensive stop, but nope. Yeah, right. I wish. That would have been such a good Super Bowl. I was saying tonight, this could be a Super Bowl preview this year. I would be really happy with that. It's never been my prediction, I think. I know I said Buffalo Lions for a while, and then I switched to Ravens. Oh yeah, I guess I did say Ravens Lions briefly, but then I switched to Ravens Packers. I hope this is the Super Bowl. I would love this. Lions think they got a false start on the Ravens. I didn't see it because I wasn't looking, but looks like they're going to be backed up 5 yards. Charlie Kohler on the false start there. That's rough. I guess you're just returning the penalty. That's kind of you, I guess. Alrighty. 1st and 15. 49ers Chiefs was on... Yeah, I would agree with that. The most recent one, right? Yeah, just not happy that we had that matchup. That was a matchup nobody wanted. Although these days, if the Chiefs are in it, nobody wants that. If the Chiefs were at least fun to watch like they used to be, then I'd be okay with it. I'm not a Chiefs hater. But, yeah, they're so boring nowadays. Oh, Lamar throws to no one on 1st and 15. I guess he wasn't on the same page as his receiver. Aiming for DeAndre Hopkins, who was not near that ball. I mean, you can tell where he was aiming, but they just weren't on the same page. That was very close to a false start, by the way. Most recent was Eagles-Chiefs. Yeah, no one wanted that either. No one wanted that either. That one was not fun. The first Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl was fun. The only Super Bowls the Chiefs have been in that weren't fun were the ones they lost, funny enough. Right, from Kansas City of all places, for sure. Alright, here we go. 2nd and 15. Lamar drops back to pass. He's got good protection. Taking his time. He throws. It's caught at the 20. First down, Baltimore. That was number 7 bringing in the catch. Was that Bateman? I think that was Bateman. I don't think it was Flowers. Rashad Bateman having himself a nice day. Great completion there. Converting on 2nd and 15. Yeah, middle of the field was just wide open for a minute. He had a couple of guys who were open. No. Threw it to the most open one. Rashad Bateman had plenty of room to catch that. Safety was too deep on that one. Safety was too deep to make that stop. 1st and 10 Baltimore at the 10. Lamar takes a snap. It's a QB run. He's got some room. He's not going to get very far. Good defense. It'll be 2nd and 8 now. Is Detroit's defense at full strength, by the way? I think so. They got Hutchinson in. Their defense has been playing really well. If they're missing players, then it's not showing tonight. I know the final score will probably not reflect it based on how this is going, but their defense has played really well. You don't think McNeil is back yet? I'll look that one up. Lions, McNeil. I'm not sure. Not too sure. Lamar dropping back to pass. He's facing pressure. He's moving up. He's going to go down. Should have gotten rid of that one. Oh, the ball is out, but after the whistle was blown, so it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. They're playing it out anyway, but it's not going to matter. The whistle was blown. Yeah, rightfully so as well. It's going to be 3rd and long. Lamar takes that sack. He shouldn't have. He should have thrown that one away. He just tries to make a play, but the Lions have been all over that today. The Lions are not letting him escape the pocket. At least not fully. He moved up trying to make a play, but you weren't going to make a play there. Lions defense all over that. Goodness, their defensive line is all over it today. I would assume McNeil is playing. Let me see. Is McNeil playing tonight? 4 sacks for them. McNeil is not playing tonight, it looks like. It looks like he's not... Well, hang on. It might have given me the wrong McNeil. Nice. Lamar dropping back to throw on 3rd and 13. Dancing around. And he doesn't take the sack. He's still up, but he doesn't find anyone. How is he still up? He goes down. Lions defense gets him down eventually. That's going to be 4th and 13. Yeah, McNeil's not playing tonight, it looks like. So they're missing McNeil, but their defensive line is playing really well. Again, shout out to their defensive coordinator. He is calling a great game for the most part. You can only do so much to stop this Ravens offense, but they've looked pretty good. They've looked pretty good. That defensive line is bringing the pressure, forcing them to make mistakes. That's at least 5 sacks now on Lamar Jackson, I believe. Yeah, Aleem McNeil... He is out tonight, according to the first search result that popped up. Hopefully I'm not spreading misinformation. Tyler Loop out there to attempt the field goal. Should be able to make this one. It's 41 yards. Very good rookie kicker out of Arizona. Let's see it. The kick is up, and it looks good. It looks good. It kind of went the wrong way for a second, but it was good. 28-24 after waiting for that call. Lions keep the lead. 9:40 to go. Man. I'm disappointed they didn't get a touchdown. Me too. I wanted a touchdown to tie this game up. Yeah, you could have kept it consistent. 7-7 every quarter. I would have liked 28-28 going to overtime. That would have been great. We can still get that. Lions get a field goal here, and then Ravens get a touchdown and go to overtime. It wouldn't be the perfect scores, like 7 per quarter, but at least we get overtime. A game this good, I would like overtime. What a game. What a game. We got commercial break here, so waiting for this to end so we can get back to it. Oh, man. Loving this. Loving this. Hopefully the Detroit doesn't just score a touchdown here. That would probably put the game away, but we do know the Ravens have an elite offense. They can score fast if they need to. But given how Detroit has looked in this game, they play slow. They are playing slow in this game. They're playing slow. They're going downfield, killing time. So if they get another touchdown, I would bet that the game is all but over. Ravens can get 2 safeties. Hey, that would be great. I'm here for that. I am here for that. Oh, it looks like Daniel wants to join. We will try to make that work. We will try to make that work. We'll see if I can make my sound work, because I can't actually hear anything right now, so this might be a disappointment. Let's try, though. Give me just a second. Check Discord. Yeah, don't worry. It popped up on my phone. I'm guessing he can't hear me right now. Or maybe there's a delay. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to join with no camera here. Ask to join. It's possible that the sound will come through, but I just can't hear him. Yeah, I can't hear him. Keep speaking, though. Yeah, it's not coming through an OBS either. Yeah, I had problems before the stream with my headphones. I don't know why. They wouldn't turn on, they wouldn't connect, and then I got them to connect, and then as I was booting up the stream, they disconnected again for no reason. So I haven't been able to hear anything all day. which really sucks. But so let me see. I don't have another option. So unfortunately, let me see if I can get them to connect though, and get Daniel to appear to be heard. I don't know why they wouldn't connect, because I got them to work for a minute and then started up the stream, and as I was booting it up, they stopped working. Really sucks. Like, they're connected. I go to my settings, they're connected. So I don't know what the problem is. Let me disconnect and reconnect here. Yeah, it's like it's going back and forth between connected and disconnected. That is super annoying. So trying to figure that out. Don't like that. No output devices selected or found. That's great. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why we have problems, but I got the game open still. Lions have the ball at the 35, by the way, so they're moving. They're moving. Hand off to Gibbs, who's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards. Again, not having his most effective day, but he is playing better in the second half. Still trying to figure out my problems here. Try to get this connected. I don't know what the problem is, and this is so annoying. It really is. Oh, man. I don't know why it won't connect, dude. Like, it connected earlier. Super annoying. Let me see. Oh, Goff is going to throw, by the way. He's throwing for a first down. It's incomplete. Great pass breakup by Wiggins. Great pass breakup by Wiggins. You love to see that. If they can get off the field here, that's a good sign for Baltimore. 8:48 to go, by the way. Yeah, I said that earlier, too, Sudoku. It's crazy. One of these teams is going to be 1-2, and it feels so wrong. It's not right. And especially the Ravens, because they play the Chiefs next week, and they could lose that game. Spoiler alert, I'm probably not going to predict it. I'll think about it if Xavier Worthy plays, but if they were to start 1-3, that'd be wild. They're too good to start 1-3. Daniel, I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm sorry. I don't know what the problem is, and it's this never happens. Headphones should be connecting and working. You can leave the meet. Might be a lost cause. How about you can call me on my phone and we can just try to play the sound from there. Maybe that'll work. Perchance. Okay. Let me leave the meeting too then. Alright guys, we're gonna try something here. We're gonna try, and we're gonna hope that it works. No, you're good, Sudoku. I don't think it's just a headphones issue that I've never had, so kind of sucks. I take these off now. I don't even need these because I can't hear anything. I was just hoping they'd start working. Daniel's calling. Let me put him on speaker.
Hey.
Hello there.
What's going on?
Well, right now, the Lions have the ball. It's 3rd and 5. That's what's going on. We got a great game tonight. I don't know if you've been able to catch any of it. I'm guessing not.
No, not really. But before I give any thoughts and everything, I want to make sure you can tell, though. Against it now.
Yeah, you're cutting out. You're cutting out a little bit there. I don't know what all you're saying, unfortunately. Goff dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. He's running up. He throws on the run. It's incomplete. It's short. It's short to Raymond.
Wow. So it's 4th down, and they're going to punt back to Baltimore.
That's right.
Mean, I know Dan Campbell's crazy, but he's surely not this crazy, right?
No, they're punting here. They're punting here for sure.
Yeah. You would think.
4th and 5. Yeah, offense is leaving the field. 8:42 to go. Ravens have a good chance here. But again, if they score too fast, like the Lions could go downfield and win the game or send it to overtime. Personally, I'm rooting for overtime.
Yeah. No, that would be pretty interesting. I have seen 0 of the game. As you know, I've been very busy. I mean, I checked the score a couple times. I think first time I checked, it was 14-7 Lions. And then, they had tied it up. And then I think it was maybe 21-21, and now it's this score. And so I have 0 thoughts, really. I mean, I think it's a close game, which is good. I think if anything, it kind of shows. Okay, wasn't the Lions defense pretty depleted last year? I thought that and I know they got Aiden Hutchinson back, but I thought that maybe like I would have expected more from the Ravens offense against this defense. Is that like crazy to say?
No, I don't think so. I think that was the common perception here, that both of these offenses were going to do really well. But the Lions' defense has showed up to play. Their defensive line in particular has played really well. There was one drive where the Ravens had the ball inside. They started at the 5, first and goal. Handoff to Derrick Henry. He gets to the 2 or 1. And then they gave it to him 2 more times, and they stuffed him both times. It got down to 4th and goal. 4th and goal, Lamar Jackson, quarterback keeper. They went after him, and he ended up fumbling at the end of it, trying to make a play. He turned it over on the 20-yard line. So, yeah.
I wonder. Okay, I know. Otherwise, is Derrick Henry having a good game or not really?
Derrick Henry overall, I think he's been effective, but aside from his touchdown run in the first quarter, he hasn't done much. The Lions' run defense has basically shut them down, and they've also been very good at not letting Lamar Jackson escape because he can be an absolute magician when pressure comes after him. But I think they've ended up with 5 sacks in this game, 4 or 5.
5 sacks.
Something like that. Like they don't.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pressure comes and they don't let him escape. Like he tries to make a play because he knows normally he can, but they have not let him. And there've been multiple times.
Just like having like 2 guys at either side, just kind of like waiting on him so he can't go to like either side, or are they blitzing him, or how's that going?
There's been some blitzing. There's just been their defensive line outplaying the Ravens' offensive line at certain points, and Lamar just having to escape. A little bit of both, I guess. But no, he's been able to maneuver and avoid sacks, but then he tries too hard to make a play instead of throwing it away. Because again, he's used to making plays, but multiple times in this game, it's just like you got to get rid of the ball, man.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I mean, Lamar Jackson knows as well as anyone. I mean, he's a veteran in the league, but also he still has some like elusive legs, and so it's gonna be really interesting to see as his career progresses, like how he's able to like sort of like limit it. Yeah, how is the sound? We do want to know. Do I sound like absolutely like a just like a 1960s radio show or something like that? Just give some feedback.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's not too ideal coming from my phone.
Not. I mean, if I can be heard, that's fine. But I'm seeing the replay. They showed a fumble. Yeah, they are actually showing like the Lions defense really containing him. Yeah, that's like.
Oh man, yeah, that is a terrible fumble. Derrick Henry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
Holy crap! Detroit just forced a Derrick Henry fumble.
Aye. Oh my gosh, just out of his hands. Second time in 3 weeks that he's fumbled in a critical moment. We were talking earlier about how, Derrick Henry, he had a really good week 1 game, but I'm wondering if, outside of that, he's, maybe falling off just a little bit.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier as well. Derrick Henry had a bad game last week. He had a fumble in week 1, and we get that he has defied odds his whole career, and it's amazing he's even productive at all still at his age, and he's one of the all-time great running backs. It's a privilege that we get to watch him, but also we are seeing more issues in his game. We're seeing issues in his game.
I don't know if you saw the replay, but Hutchinson didn't even have to use his full hand to, deflect the ball away. Or not deflect, but, just strip the ball away. He used, a few fingers, and just, so his ball security was very questionable.
Yeah, definitely. That's a huge surprise. We are not used to this from Derrick Henry. 2 fumbles this season that we know of, both in prime time. And then last week he only had, 22, 23, 24 rushing yards against Cleveland's defense. Just a rough game for him. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And they got great field position too.
Could be the beginning of the end. Maybe he used all of his superpowers on that game against the Ravens, and as they are, or not against the Ravens, the Bills, my bad. And they're showing the replay of the fumble against the Bills, and he has another critical one this drive. And if the Lions punch it in for the touchdown,
it's over.
It's close to over. Yeah, for
Ravens'
sure.
backup running back, by the way, is Justice Hill, Sudoku. They got Rasheen Ali for depth as well, and somewhere they've got Keaton Mitchell. Lions just ran for a first down, but there is a flag on the field. You gotta really hope that it's on Detroit, because if they get a touchdown, this game's over. I feel pretty confident.
Pretty anticlimactic, yeah, for sure. Ravens have all their timeouts. They'd have to really drive down the field very quickly and then get back.
It's a face mask.
Back on the field. That would be pretty tough.
Yeah, it's doable, but very tough when you're down double digits at that point. But they call it face mask here on.
I think that's on the offense.
Yeah, it was on the offense. I was struggling to say that.
Mahogany.
Gus Bus, no, I think he went to L.A. with, he was in L.A. last year, I think, as the backup. I don't know where he is nowadays. I think he was with the Chargers.
Edwards. It's funny. It said he's
Oh,
a
oh wait, Derrick Henry had a fumble last week too, apparently, because he's the only running back
oh,
with fumble in each of first 3 games, according to the
really? Wow.
broadcast.
That's
Wild.
crazy. I guess he didn't lose the fumble against Cleveland because I feel like that would have gone viral.
Yeah, definitely. All right,
Yeah,
second and
because
22, by the way, at the 28-yard line. If they can get a stop here, hold him to a field goal, that's huge. Gibbs on the run. They stuff him. They stuff him. He might have gained a yard at the end of that. It's going to be 3rd and 21.
yeah. Well, that was critical for the Ravens because now they're going to have like 3rd and like super long, and you wouldn't think the Lions would get this. They're probably not even going to try. They'll probably field position it, run out some clock, and just kick the field goal. I don't know. Would you tend to agree there? Because it seems a little risky if you're just trying to go all or nothing, right?
I think you go all for nothing and try to put this game away. And you got an aggressive head coach, and you have an offense capable of getting this first down. I say you go for it. Your kicker is definitely good enough to make this. From it's at the 27-yard line, so what, 44, 45 yards. Jake Bates is a very good kicker. He attempted a 67-yarder at halftime. He got fairly close to it. All right, it's gonna throw. He's gonna throw fairly deep, but receiver's not on the same page with him. I think he's aiming for T-Slaw. It's gonna be incomplete. They brought the pressure, like they were anticipating that.
Like they kind of went for it. Yeah, a guy got loose. I mean, kind of did go all for nothing. If he had more time, he probably would have like fired it to the end zone or something like that. But yeah, they'll trot out the kicker.
Yeah, 4th and 21.
We go for the touchdown, not like go for it.
Yeah, no, we mean on the previous play on 3rd and 21.
No, by no means. I was saying like, are they gonna go for the end zone, or are they just gonna like play field position and clock?
All right, Bates attempting a 45-yarder. His only miss this season, or apparently, was from 45. Before the game, I guess, because he missed earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
31-24 now. He made that one pretty easily. I think the broadcaster said he was 7 of 8 this season.
Now, here's the question. I'll be the first to ask. If the Ravens score a touchdown, we going for 2?
Oh, man.
Has Harbaugh learned his lesson?
Oh, man. I hope not. I want overtime. I really want overtime. I wouldn't be surprised if we went for 2, though.
Overtime, too. That would be so sick.
Either way, it's a classic ending. Like, you get the touchdown and go for 2. That's a classic ending, one way or another.
That's true, yeah.
I guess it also depends on how much time is left. Because if you go for 2 and get it...
Or quick, you don't go for 2, obviously. But if they run it down, that'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think you want to run it down. Yeah, Sudoku asking the same thing. Nice.
That's funny.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We're both thinking the same thing, right? Great minds think alike. Totally.
That's awesome, man. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I hope we get to find out. I hope the Ravens put up a touchdown here and we see an answer to that question. They've had some really, really good drives where they looked unstoppable, and then some drives where they just went 3 and out and could be ineffective on offense. Very inconsistent in that regard.
Yeah. Has Zay Flowers been pretty effective or not?
No,
really?
they did nothing with him in the first half. They've gotten him 2 receptions in the second half. They've targeted him a few more times. So good change in the game plan, but no, he did nothing. It's been Mark Andrews in the passing game who's done really well.
Oh, really?
5 receptions.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's up to 64 reception yards. He's got the touchdown. The last touchdown to him was really, really a good throw by Lamar Jackson. Who do you think would have the upper hand in overtime? Honestly, whoever has the ball first, I'm just going to assume they win. Because in the regular season, it's just you score a touchdown and win, right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the game. I would guess, if all things are equal, if the Ravens score a touchdown and force overtime, I would guess the momentum's on the Ravens side, and maybe they have an advantage. Especially if, like, Derrick Henry kind of, like, goes off in overtime and they can, like, sort of utilize him. I would guess, but I would tend to agree with you, though. Whoever gets the ball has the upper hand by far.
Man. Not anymore. What? They changed the rules. Oh, they did. I mean, I think I agree with. I agree with that. And
I didn't realize that. I knew
Mark Andrews was projected to get 10 points and got 17. Nice, good for you. Good for you. Got the win this week. Good for you. You benched Mark Andrews. Wait, who did you start instead of Andrews, though? I mean, I don't blame you. He was being ineffective this season, so.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised to see Mark Andrews kind of have his bounce-back game, but, yeah. I
mean, this is a run-first team, and Zay Flowers was kind of popping off the first 2 weeks, but I guess they've contained him. I don't know why he was ineffective that first half. 0 targets. Kickoff underway, 6:35 remaining. Baltimore has all 3 timeouts, so no real urgency. Got a return here across the 20, 25, 30. Makes it to the 30 before going down. Gonna have the ball at the 31. You started Dallas Goddard. They were playing the... I guess that's pretty understandable.
That's understandable.
I get that.
Sure. I mean, Mark Andrews did look washed. Based on fantasy points those first 2 weeks. But, yeah. Pretty good field position for the Ravens. We'll see if they can make the most of it. Maybe get Zay Flowers more involved in the game plan. But, yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah, ball at the 31. We'll see how much time they try to chew. Ultimately, what's most important is they score a touchdown. So clock shouldn't be what they're most worried about. They just want to score. Lamar Jackson got to get rid of it. Oh, he's going to take another sack. Oh, my gosh.
Really?
You got to get rid of it. The pocket closed around him. He's trying to get the ball out. No, it's like he didn't know they were coming. That is the 6th sack of the game for the Lions defense.
He just stood in there, yeah. Is that Aiden Hutchinson, I think, who got the sack?
Yeah, Hutchinson with the sack, man. Jeez.
He was going to throw it, but then I guess he realized the guy was coming. 6 sacks for the Lions. That's crazy.
Man. I mean, I don't know where he was going to throw it, but, I mean, he had at least a 50-50 chance if he threw it to the one guy there. I don't know who that was, but...
Yeah.
I thought he had a guy for a second, just didn't throw it. 2nd and 16 now at the 25. Big play.
Yeah.
Lamar dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. He dumps it short to the running back, who's going to take it for... about 4 yards. That is Hill. Ooh.
Third and, so that'll be third and, 12?
Looks like it. Big third down.
Not really get much. I mean, it makes it a little bit more manageable, but you're definitely playing 4-down territory here without a doubt.
I'm not sure, because if you go 3 and out here and you punt, you got all 3 timeouts.
Yeah. Sorry, I take that back. Don't clip this or anything like that. But it's pretty tricky. I mean, you definitely have to try to get it right. I mean, it goes without saying, duh. But
no, I was thinking you wouldn't try to get it. Yeah, no, you're definitely Lamar under pressure. He's got time. Oh, he's escaping this time. No, he's not. Oh. He's run down. He goes down. Gains a few yards. Goodness.
Yeah, I'm seeing the play. It looked like he was gonna get away for a second. That guy didn't catch him, then that's money, right? He just gets
it looked like a classic Lamar Jackson escape. And there have been several plays like that where it looked like he'd escape, but the defense gets there just in time to bring him down. Oh, was that Muhammad again? He had a play like that earlier. Muhammad has been all over it. I'd never heard his name before tonight. Ravens are punting back to the Lions. Oh, they got to get a stop here. The punt goes out of bounds. Not a good punt. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know where they're going to mark it out.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta stop him anyway. So
right, but the closer they get to field goal range, the worse this is, because they win the game on a field goal already. Wow, Lamar Jackson just I don't know if it's him looking off or the Lions defense playing that well. I don't know which it is. Probably a combination of both.
It's a really good question. I mean, it might be a combination of both, but yeah, I mean, Lamar Jackson, he's not going to be as elusive as he once was, his first, second, third year in the league. He's probably pushing 30, right? Lamar Jackson? Yeah,
he's getting up there in age. I mean, he's been in the league a while.
So he's not quite 30, but
he's in his prime.
But he's getting up there, so he's going to have to kind of rely more on his throwing abilities and maybe movement within the pocket. But
Jahmyr Gibbs finds the corner. Oh, he's going to pick up some yardage here. Going to go out of bounds 1 yard short of the first down. Gibbs, I've been talking about a lot tonight because he's been very ineffective. At one point, I think he was averaging 1.3 yards per carry. Just a terrible, terrible game for a while, but he's picked it up in the second half. Montgomery, by the way, is star of the Lions offense. 9 carries, over 110 yards. So he's been balling out.
That's really interesting. I mean, I guess sometimes Sonic and Knuckles, one's going to have the better game than the other. I mean, that checks out.
But Montgomery only has 9 carries. Gibbs just took his 18th, I believe.
Oh, well, that's not it.
They've been riding him hard for some reason instead of giving Montgomery more touches. Based on riding the hot hand, I would give Montgomery more touches. But Gibbs, playing better in the second half, just picked up the first down. First half, Gibbs would have run into his own lineman and lost a yard or gotten stuffed.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Man, they're moving. First down at the 40 or 41-yard line. 4 minutes to go. Baltimore has to get the stop here. This might just be over, though. The Lions have had some long drives, by the way. Their second touchdown drive was 98 yards for 11 minutes, 18 plays. Killed a ton of time. It was insane.
That's brutal. Yeah, that's so brutal.
Yeah, man. They're killing time here, too. We're down under 4 minutes. 3:40 and counting down. They're killing time. They got to get a stop. They're at the 41. They're getting close to field goal range. Bates has a big leg. He can kick it. Jahmyr Gibbs isn't going to get far in that one. Maybe a yard. Oh, they're still pushing the pile. He gets 2 yards out of that. Gets some help from his friends.
Uh-huh.
And Sudoku, I do agree. If they were down 4, I'd have gone for it. I probably would have, too, at that point. Because then if you just give up a field goal, it's fine. Although, I guess it depends on how many yards you have to gain. Like, it was probably like 4th and 10 or something like that. I don't know if I'd gone for it there. Hopefully we make it to overtime. Got to get the stop here, though. Time's winding down. Under 3 minutes now. All 3 timeouts still. But you want to get the 3 in, or not 3 and out, but you want to get the stop here on this series. 2nd and 8 at the 43. Player in motion. It's St. Brown. It's a handoff to Montgomery, who is met pretty quickly. He's only going to gain 2 yards.
All right, big 3rd down here.
And that's not going to make it down to the 2-minute warning. Notably, it barely 1 second difference between the play clock and the clock. So they're going to have to snap it before the 2 minutes.
Yeah, that would have been like, I mean, I know hindsight's 20/20, but maybe they could have designed something where they like kind of draw, like the quarterback holds the ball and then hand it off so that they get the 2 minutes. I'm not exactly sure, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, they ran their play.
No, I agree. But I think it's all right because now the Lions, they can throw the ball here. It's not going to make any difference because the clock is going to stop anyway.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, that's also a good point.
Yeah, Goff is looking to throw. He throws. He dumps it off to Gibbs. Oh, he should be able to pick this up. Oh, no, the defense gets a stop. He's shy. 2 yards of the first down. Clock will stop at 1:56. Great effort on defense. I thought he was going to have enough blockers to get there, but he didn't. Defense came through.
Yeah, that is a heads-up play by number 0, Roquan Smith. Yeah, that's such a heads-up play.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, 4th down. We know Dan Campbell's pretty aggressive, but will he go for it here?
I mean, if you go for it and get it, you put the game away. If you go for it and fail, then you give the ball back with plenty of time and all 3 timeouts to an electric Ravens offense. I know they've been struggling the past couple of drives, but they still have so much potential. All these playmakers.
Just like go bang, 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 and then like score a touchdown. So it's pretty risky.
No, I think you got to play field position here. You punt the ball and you give them crappy field position with under 2 minutes, and you see what they do.
I think they'll trot the offense on the field at least, if I were to guess.
Burn a timeout.
I think they might go for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Personally, I don't think I would. Yeah, what a tackle by Roquan Smith. Dude is elite. I was trying to name all of their defensive playmakers earlier, because on paper, this should be an elite defense, but for some reason, it's not. I forgot Roquan Smith, unfortunately. He's still an elite linebacker. I would not go for it here, personally. I would rather punt it and trust my defense based on how they're playing. I don't know. If I'm going to trust my defense, I'd punt it. If you go for it and fail...
It's 4th and 4, right?
I think it's closer to 2, 4th and 2. I think they mark them down at their 49.
I would hope that my offense could get 2 yards to essentially seal the game. I know they have 3 timeouts, but essentially to seal the game. I would hope I can get 2 yards.
I would hope so too, but they've been inconsistent. There have been plays where they got nothing. There have been plays where they got something for sure. It's been inconsistent all around because these defenses, like I said, I know we expected a lot of points, but both of these defenses have a lot of talented guys who make plays in crucial moments. So if you go for it, you are risking letting those defensive players, those standouts in Baltimore's defense, make a crucial stop here to bring them back in the game.
I mean, we all know it's a risk. I was born at night, but not last night. I know, so, yeah, I'd be pretty shocked if they don't go for it, or at least line up to go for it.
We'll see. We will see. I mean, we all know Dan Campbell has guts. You know he'll go for it if he thinks that it's the right call. Wouldn't be surprised. But we're about to find out. We're panning back to the field here. We'll see if they at least trot out the offense, and it's looking like they will. It looks like the offense is out there on the field. Whether that means they're going for it or not remains to be seen. St. Brown, Williams, T-Slaw, the receivers on the field. I would assume Laporta's out there. Gibbs on the sideline looks shocked that they're going for it. I'm sure that's not what that face is, but it's really funny.
That's funny.
Okay, it's 2 yards to go. 2 yards to go. They got it at their 49. They got to get to Baltimore's 49. It's not over if they get it, by the way. They are going for it. They snap the ball. Goff is going to throw. Pressure coming. He's throwing. He's open. He's caught it. Amon-Ra St. Brown with the reception down around the 32. That should do it. The Ravens can force them to... Oh, hold up. They got that dirty yellow on the field. There's a flag. Let's see what it is. They call holding. It's declined. It must have been on Baltimore.
On the defense, yeah.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. The Lions should probably have just won this game. Even if they have to kick a field goal. They got a great kicker. I'm not worried. Yeah, Humphrey was holding. Humphrey was holding from the start, and Amon-Ra still burst right through him.
That's so funny, yeah.
Dude, what was the point of holding if you're going to let him run right by you? Come on now. If you're going to hold, do it right.
Wait, did he actually hold? I saw...
I think he held. Watch on the replay
really?
there. I think that was... I mean, he was holding.
Okay,
not late in the play, like immediately.
But it looked like he just had his hand on him. It didn't look like he actually held. I could be wrong, though. I could be so wrong.
Oh, well, fortunately, it doesn't matter. It won't affect the game here since Amon-Ra ran Ryan.
I don't really care, but yeah.
They're at the 31. Their kicker can nail it from here if they need to. Baltimore has 3 timeouts, so they can force a field goal attempt with a stop. Another first down probably ends the game, though. It's going to be a handoff to Montgomery, who finds a hole. Oh, that's going to do it. He's still there. Oh, my gosh. He's a touchdown. He's in the end zone. Holy crap. Have a day, David Montgomery. Holy crap.
Wow.
Oh, man. Lions are going to win by double digits.
That's so funny. The Ravens let them score, I'm pretty sure, because, the Ravens could still get the touchdown, and they could still have 3 times. That's tough, though. I mean, that basically seals it, but...
I think after he got the first down, maybe they let him score. Maybe they did. I don't think they were trying to from the start, though.
Because I don't think they put in their 100% effort, because, they put him down, then, it's basically ice.
I don't know. Humphrey tried to tackle him down. I think Humphrey just isn't that good, honestly. Humphrey is playing terrible right now. Costing his team big time.
That was... I don't know. Yeah, maybe they tried. I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, I think they tried, because I think your chances of blocking a field goal based on what's happened this weekend are higher than you scoring a touchdown, based on your offense of this game, scoring a touchdown with 1:42 remaining and getting an onside kick and scoring another touchdown.
Sure. I mean, that might be the case. Yeah, it's possible.
RT had an amazing block. Man, that was a great run. Great play. Offensive line has shown up today. Detroit's rushing game, they started off real slow. It was so bad with Jahmyr Gibbs, but they've got 225 rush yards now. 225 rush yards. They got 4 rushing touchdowns. Gibbs and Montgomery both have 2 apiece. I can go to the stats. Montgomery, 12 carries, 151. Amazing day for him. That 72-yard run earlier was great.
If anyone started Montgomery in fantasy, shout out to you.
Yeah, good call. Gibbs, if you started him, you're feeling good too. He's been very inefficient, though. 22 carries for 67 yards, averaging 3 per run. 2 touchdowns, though, and also 5 receptions for 32 yards. If you started him in fantasy, you're also feeling good. Very interesting to me that Gibbs has been so ineffective, but Montgomery is just lighting them up. Kind of funny how that works.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff, though. Lions look like they are elite still. We said not to worry after they lost to the Packers. I think we made a good call there.
Yep. Sounds about right.
I'm starting to worry about the Ravens a little more now. We saw some issues from their offense tonight. And their defense. Their defense just doesn't look good. It was the secondary letting them down week 1, right? And then at the end of the game, at least. Week 2, or week 3 here, it's the run defense getting slaughtered. Good grief.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking, 1 and 2 is not ideal.
And they play the Chiefs next week, too. They're both going to be 1 and 2 going into that game. It would not surprise us.
1 and 3 Ravens versus 1 and 3 Texans.
Yeah, that's also a thing that could happen, which is crazy.
So
the Ravens are too good to be 1 and 2, but they didn't show up in the second half here. All they have to show is, I guess a touchdown and a field goal. The Lions came to play, though. That second half Lions offense, I talked about that at halftime. They exploded last week against Chicago, and they are showing up today. Lamar going deep, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to update. The Lions made that extra point, so it's 38. Inaccurate throw by Lamar, so it's 2nd and 10. Oh, man. Yeah, 38-24 might be our final score.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I still believe in the Ravens. They should be better than they played tonight. They really should. I don't know why their defense is this bad. I don't know why.
I think so. I think they have the capability. It seems like they'll be the type of team to like will their way to like 12, 13 wins and have another wild card exit, or at least their divisional round choke or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know who we predict to go to the Super Bowl at this point. Both of my Super Bowl teams are going to lose this week with the Packers and Ravens. Lamar taking a sack deep in territory down at the 18. Why would you not get rid of it?
That's a deep sack.
Dude, that is the 7th sack.
Aye.
Anzalone gets the sack there.
That'll do it. That will do it for sure.
Lamar Jackson making a lot of mistakes like that.
Like 99.8% chance for the Lions to win. 99.9 basically, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it should be 100% at this point. How do the Lions lose this, honestly? 1 minute to play. Lamar, 3rd and 26, going to have to throw deep. Running up into the pocket, dumps it off to the running back. He's going to take it for a decent gain. Oh, he's still going. Guys, tackle him. He's getting a first down. Holy crap.
What?
He got a first down out of that, man. I mean, it doesn't matter, but that was an awesome play.
Oh, wow. That's so epic. He just bounced off the 3 guys.
It's like the Lions gave up on it.
If this actually meant anything, that would be all over SportsCenter.
Yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Right Gamers? Welcome on in. We're wrapping up the end of the game here because the Ravens are just collapsing in the second half here.
Yeah.
Bro got sacked by the entire defensive line. Honestly, yeah. That's pretty accurate. They're at the Lions 44, so maybe they can get a garbage time touchdown here. Maybe.
Just maybe.
Let's see. Dropping back to pass. He throws. It's caught. Goes out of bounds. Number 7, Rashad Bateman. Bateman having a nice day at least.
That's true. That's good.
Technically, they have life. I mean, they score a touchdown here, get a rare onside kick. I can't imagine that we witness an onside kick for the second time this season. Carolina converted one last week, and I watched that.
You'd have to get the onside kick and also get a 50-yard touchdown or whatever.
Right.
With no time. Yeah.
Hey, if that happens, yeah, then you go for 2. Then you try to win the game on the spot.
Yeah. Might as well.
Yeah, with that much momentum. 46 seconds. They got the ball at the Lions 30. Fantasy owners are hoping for a garbage time touchdown at least. Dropping back deep, moving up into the pocket. Isn't going to take a sack. Well, he's running now. Runs out of bounds. Loses some time, though. We're down to 37 seconds. Well, they haven't stopped the clock yet, actually. They stopped it at 35. You should add back 2 or 3 seconds there.
Yeah, he definitely got tackled out of bounds. Yep. Wasted some time. Again, maybe no one was open, so there's only so much you can do.
Oh, they're calling a timeout here, so I guess the clock was going to keep running. Weird, but okay. All right. Yep. Whatever the refs say, I guess, because the refs are never wrong. Definitely. What a game. The final score is not going to show it, but this was a great game for a while. But ultimately the Lions are going to get this win.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I want this rematch in the Super Bowl. I still do. It'd be a great Super Bowl.
That would be so fun.
I'm not sure that I'm going to count out the Ravens yet. I think I'll probably keep my Super Bowl prediction the same. I think I'll stick with Packers-Ravens for now. Hopefully I won't regret that. Hopefully I'm not just cursing the Ravens. Okay, bring in the blitz. Whoa, Lamar gets rid of it. Wide open, number 89. That's Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews, have a day. Second touchdown of the day for Mark Andrews. 29 seconds left.
Yep. I mean, when they're blitzing, someone's going to be open. Oh, he scored a touchdown.
And they're going for 2. That's the second touchdown from Mark Andrews. They're going for 2 right now. Sudoku says he was going backwards when pushed out of bounds, so the clock still runs. Very interesting and good to know. That explains it. That's good to know. Thank you.
Mark Andrews fancy owners rejoicing.
Yeah, he is balling out. That's another 10 points on that. Another 10 points for him. So he's up to 27 now, I think. Just like we all expected.
Just like we all expected, indeed.
2-point attempt coming up. I sure, why not? It probably doesn't matter. You got to go for the onside kick after this. It hurts that they burnt that timeout, though. But it probably doesn't matter when they go back on defense. Player in motion. Lamar Jackson looking like he's going to keep, but he could throw. He gets the throw off. It's almost intercepted. There's a flag in the end zone. Lamar Jackson, we've seen that play several times where it's a quarterback run, but option to throw. And in the previous attempts on that play, instead of getting the throw off, he just takes a sack and loses yards. It was like that on that 4th and goal try early in the game, except he lost the ball at the end. What is the call here, ref? It's on the Ravens because it's declined, so 38-30, likely your final score. Let me update that on our graphic for what it's worth. Baltimore, second half offense, gets alive a little too late in the game. 38-30.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. We were right, it would be high scoring, just it does not show. Oh, wait. It must have been offsetting field goals because they're still going for 2. Okay. All right, then.
Okay.
Into the end zone. Oh, man, he had Flowers open. He just missed him. What a bad throw.
Really?
He and Flowers are just off today. That's the second time he's missed Flowers on a wide open throw.
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah.
Bro's
Ouch.
trying to recreate Russell Wilson's 4th down throws last night. Goodness.
Yeah, sure. Tell me about that.
That's awful, man. Awful. 38-30 remains the score. Onside kick coming up.
Yep, onside kick. We'll see if we witness history with the onside kick and probably like a Hail Mary eventually to win.
That would be wild, man. But
Yeah.
there's been a
Maybe
lot of
Hail
crazy
Mary.
special teams plays this week. And the broadcast is highlighting that right now. Walk-off field goals. Actually, it's only walk-off field goals and a blocked field goal returned it for the in-game.
Yep.
There were several blocked field goals yesterday, though. Been a lot of
yeah.
special teams plays, so if we can get an onside kick here, it would just be a fitting end to the week, for sure.
Oh, it sure would be, yep.
And I'm all for it, man. Let it be. Let this
Yeah,
happen.
let's see it.
Please.
Let it happen.
This is what
Let
we
it be.
want. We demand.
We demand. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we all know how this is going to go.
Yeah.
Only one successful onside kick attempt this season. Guess who it was, and guess who did it for nothing? Carolina says hi.
Yep.
38-30, looking like the final score, but they have life. Technically, they have life.
Uh-huh.
All right, they're lined up. They're getting ready. Official moving out of the way. Tyler Loop, rookie kicker out of Arizona. See if he can deliver. I mean, it's not on him if they fail, but still. Let's
Right.
see.
Yeah.
The kick is up, and it's going to bounce into the hands of a defender for the Lions. That's the game. That's going to be the game unless they have a mind-boggling throw at the end of this. Unless they somehow fumble on a kneel down. They just take some knees. Take a knee, timeout, take a knee, timeout, take a knee. No more timeouts to be called. Lions are going to get this win.
Yep. GG.
Ooh. The NFC North race just got a whole lot more interesting. Also, the Ravens being 1-2 means that the Steelers and Bengals both at 2-1 lead the AFC North. The Ravens are falling behind. It won't stay that way because the Bengals are going to fall apart without Burrow, and the Steelers are destined to go 8-9, 9-8, something like that. They're incredibly mediocre at best. So, Baltimore still got this division, I'm sure, but it is kind of funny after 3 weeks. It's the Steelers and Bengals. Ravens doing the honorable thing, not calling the timeouts and wasting everyone's time. Although it'd be really funny if they call the timeout as people are walking onto the field, I gotta say. But
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I can respect them for not wasting our time here. We know the result. That is GG. Yeah, Mario Cristobal says hi, right? I'm waiting for Miami to be a playoff team and then to do something super stupid to lose a game there.
That'd be so funny. Like Cristobal, he shouldn't melt, but they did something stupid, right?
I think that was when they did a handoff and then he fumbled it and they ended up losing off of that, which is
so
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good game. That was a fun. I mean, little anticlimactic fourth quarter to watch, or from what I saw, but looks like a fun game overall.
Man, it was a great game. It was super close. The deciding play here, though, it was that Derrick Henry fumble. That cost them big time. Detroit turned that into a touchdown, right?
That's absolutely brutal for Henry, yeah.
Just awful, man. You hate to see it. Derrick Henry letting his team down, unfortunately. And I don't mean to hate on him, but it's true. He's let his team down twice now. He cost them against Buffalo. Now he cost them in Detroit. It's possible the Lions were going to win anyway. The way they were playing and the way the Ravens were playing, the Lions were the better team tonight. There's little doubt about that. Through 3 quarters, it was close, but the Lions put up the more complete performance overall. They came alive in the second half. Just a really great performance for them. And I'm ready for this NFC North race. You got the 2-1 Lions, the 2-1 Packers. The 2-1 Vikings are still alive, apparently. If they get good quarterback play the rest of the year, they are a team to watch out for. And the Bears, laugh at me if you want, but they have an easy enough schedule. They can stay in the race, too. I'm just saying. I'm not outing them yet.
Yeah, that is definitely a reasonable conclusion to make. I also was seeing Jared Goff's stats. Like, didn't look like he was like a world beater today, but he did what he needed to do. Looked like an overall good team effort. So
Goff didn't have to do anything, man, except just avoid mistakes, which he did. It was the running game for them. The running game. They insisted on hammering away the running game in the first half, and I questioned that. I didn't like that. The passing game was effective. The run game wasn't. But they kept going with it in the second half, and it worked. Eventually, they wore down that Ravens defensive line, I guess. David Montgomery was a monster tonight. Absolute beast.
Oh, yeah. Shout out, yeah, David Montgomery. It was definitely the Montgomery show, it seems like.
Monty gets the game ball. He's MVP for tonight. Easily. No doubt. NFC West only division with all teams having a winning record. I believe that. It helps that you've all played the Saints, right? Or most of you have.
Yeah, right.
Must be nice. We haven't played the Saints yet. If we can go ahead and count our wins against the Saints, we'd have a winning record. We're going to find a way to lose to them, aren't we?
Right. We'll see.
It is funny, though. NFC West is as competitive as we thought. 3-0 Niners doesn't feel like a 3-0 team. Rams 2-1. Wait, are the Niners the only 3-0 team now in that division? Don't like that.
That's funny.
And they play the Jags this week. They should be favored in that game. I know we said all offseason they weren't going to be the best in that division, but they have a schedule that lets them win it. I would like us to be wrong, to be honest.
Yeah.
No injuries today. Yes, sir. Actually, that's true. I don't think I ever had to say my usual, you hate to see that. I hope he's okay.
No, that's a good thing to see for sure. Or not see, I guess you should say. But
clean game tonight. Love it.
nice, yeah. That was good.
Good game overall. I'll say it again. I think these teams are among the best in their respective conferences, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was a Super Bowl preview. Hopefully the Super Bowl is more dramatic towards the end, but it would be pretty wild to see Derrick Henry fumble in the... Wow, I'm fumbling my words now. Derrick Henry fumble in the Super Bowl. That would be crazy. Hopefully we don't have that happen. But what is going on with Henry, man? 3 fumbles this season.
Absolutely crazy, yeah. I mean, that's really, really sad. I mean, like, hopefully he can, hopefully he can overcome it and take care of the ball a little bit better.
Yeah, he's still been an effective running back overall, but if you're having these game-losing fumbles, I mean, you got to do something about that. To be fair, the Cards and Niners only narrowly beat the Niners. Yeah, I don't think either of those teams has a very good offense right now. I think that's my conclusion there. They've had good defenses so far, I think, but Rams haven't played them yet. The Rams are the only team in that division that look that good to me. I had to pause there. I was about to call y'all the NFC North when I knew that wasn't right. I just couldn't place the division. Yeah, y'all are the West. Seahawks look good against the Saints, I'll say that. And you look good against the Steelers, mostly.
Yep.
That division is tough to judge.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what a game. What a game. Disappointing ending, but it is what it is. Seahawks don't have a good offense either. Yeah, you got JSN, and that's basically it. What is going on with Kenneth Walker? He's not been very effective for the most part.
It's a good question. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hate to see it, but it's what it is. All right, I guess we'll call it quits here.
Yep.
We'll wrap it up now. Thanks everyone for stopping by, for everyone who watched, hung out with us. It's been a fun one. Great game to sit through and commentate. Unfortunate ending if you wanted it to be closer, but 38-30 is your final score. The Lions announced that they are still elite, and they are still a contender. So watch out for them.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere.
Watch out for the Lions, definitely.
And don't make the mistake of writing off the Ravens. Don't make that mistake. They're still elite. They're still one of the best in the AFC. I'm probably still going to have the audacity to say they're second best in the AFC. I don't know who else would be. It's not the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Maybe the Chargers. I might actually say the Chargers. They at least look more complete so far.
All right.
I'll think on it. I'll work on my power rankings tonight, so I'll think on it at least. It's going to be hard to move the Ravens down too much despite their 1-2 record. Their losses are to the Lions and Bills. Those are two teams who can meet in the Super Bowl, so can't hate too much.
Yep, definitely.
All right, Daniel, anything you want to add?
No, I mean, glad I could catch the end of it. Hope you had fun soloing it for the most part, but yeah, no, definitely good game to commentate. Thanks for doing it.
For sure. I have no regrets. Glad you could join at the end, for sure. As Sudoku points out, Ravens started 0-2 last year.
That's true.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm taking your word for it. That sounds right, so...
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, they lost to the Chiefs in Week 1, and I feel like they lost to someone weird in Week 2, I feel like.
Yeah.
That might have been the Raiders game that we keep making fun of them for. Right. I don't remember, but it was a 0-2 start though, I believe. I think Sudoku's correct.
Yeah,
so.
It was the Chiefs and the Raiders, which was kind of funny, but yeah.
Man. Yeah, so don't count out the Ravens. 1-2 start here. Could be worse next week. We'll see. I hope they beat the Chiefs. I'm spoiling my prediction. I'm picking them against the Chiefs. I don't care. I'm probably picking them. I might rethink it if Xavier Worthy plays, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you everyone so much. We're going to sign off now. See you all for the next one.
Yep, see you all. Thank you so much. Peace.